So far, so good. Yo, yo, yo. Yep, I can't hear us. I don't know. How about now?
Wait a second, Painty. What is that? Aren't we supposed to be doing our webcams today?
Yep.
Then why do I see a dragon on your desk?
Yep. He's blowing up the levels. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, I see what happened.
Hello. How's it going?
I'll be back.
I'm doing pretty great.
Yeah.
I hope
Restart.
everybody else is
Yes.
doing
No.
very
There we
well.
go.
I'm just doing idle chit chat while people assume to adjust my voice levels.
Yeah, it's very quiet now though.
Still need me to talk? Or am I good?
They're good. Um,
Well, everybody's really quiet. I've got to set
Hello there. I can
individual
hear them,
volumes
but I
again.
can't hear my other alerts going off. That's really annoying.
Ah,
But I finally got to hear that one. That's good.
so we have a fourth person waiting out in the wings aside from Spieling. Um, if they would, if we've got room for them to join, it is Kukia CH.
it'd be crazy.
So we could have them all. We could have all of the slots filled because I think we have two more that can be filled, or do we have? If Spieling's there, it's too much.
We have
Wow.
we have more. It's just filling our own personal screen spaces. Is that gonna be too much for people? I would have to do major adjustments because I'm not ready to take on a fifth on my screens.
Yeah, that's. I dropped a message in
Love
the
you, hey.
group chat earlier, and I was like,
We would have. I think we would have to
Alright,
find
so-
who has. I don't know exactly how it works though, but I think we'd have to find who has the highest upload speed to be able to go maybe 5 or 6 people at a time.
I can hear everybody.
I'm not sure if it's working off of
Great.
that. What the?
I don't know if it's
Working
working
on
off
that
the
anyways.
host.
Everybody's
Okay.
so quiet.
The only reason why I
How
asked
quiet
was
are we?
she was asking about it, and I totally slipped. It slipped my mind last time. Went out of sight, and I feel really bad. They would like to hang and jam with us and paint. Look, there's a duck, Layden.
The duck walked up to the lemonade stand and it said to the man running the stand, "Hey, bum bum bum, got any grapes?"
Oh, I
Yeah,
know
got
what's
everybody full
wrong.
blast.
So I have a download of 600
Oh, hold on.
average, and I have an upload of 15 average.
15.
Welcome in, everyone.
Oh well, it's always a challenge.
15 is average.
Yeah, it's better than my
Actually,
5.
10 is average. 10 is usually what your provider will give to you unless you beef it up.
Yeah.
I've got a Cat 8
Okay.
internet Ethernet cord running to my PC.
Oh.
You just fancy.
I just don't like slow internet. I'm almost ready to upgrade my my router and Ethernet switch port so that it's got higher levels too.
Whoops.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out what I've got here. Oh, I still have it set up.
Still have it
I'm
set
just
up?
seeing what my other slides look like, everybody, to see if it's gonna be easy for me
Oh,
to
there we
add a
go.
fifth or not. And I'm not seeing it easy. Just because of the way that I orient.
So I got him a bathtub.
You got him a bathtub?
Yeah, and then I filled it with clear resin, and I mixed in blue ink, and then just cured it so I can.
What's that?
Well, let's see how he's going
That's
to go.
freaking cool.
Wait a
Oh
minute.
my
Wait a minute.
God.
Wait a
Rubber
minute.
duck.
Yeah,
Rubber duck.
mine is so lacking now. Karen!
A rubber duck.
Really?
Karen!
What
Ducky's in
is
the
this?
bathtub.
What is this shenanigans?
Ducky's in the bathtub. That's cool.
Is that?
I like that thought.
Oh,
You gonna make them all yellow?
That's the bathtub you made?
No,
Oh,
no,
no.
no, no.
No.
did you
That'll
print
be-
a bath?
Downloaded it. I did it.
Yeah. Yep. So that's stuff a mini factory.
So the answer is no. We don't have room for another tonight.
Not right now. I mean, I don't care either way. It's up to you guys.
Everybody's really quiet except for Painty.
I just
Painty,
won't
hear
have
you like
screen
normal,
time on mine
but everybody
because
else is
I-
really quiet.
really don't feel like messing with my screens any more than I already bothered with.
That's okay.
Yeah, you can invite somebody else if you want.
Yeah, I have no heartache if you want to bring somebody else in.
They can join in the offhanded challenge, and they have another model as well. So we were talking earlier.
Well, I don't have
I
the
think
duck.
you have
So.
I think you have permission to invite a guest.
I don't have the duck though.
There's so much echo going on. I can hear like everybody talking, and then it just keeps the same conversation keeps going. And then
And
but
going.
It's quieter.
That just means
quieter,
that one of Smiling's browser sources isn't muted, I think.
Yeah, I'm still poking at it here.
Jay, no, I didn't.
I've got to find my Skag Brown.
Okay.
Output value.
We need brushes.
Do I want to control audio via streaming software?
Yes.
Yeah, try that.
Steve, what are you doing?
Okay.
Where's my Skag Brown?
That's what I was missing. Okay. Anyway. All systems go.
Anywho,
Are all systems really go?
So far.
Are they really? Also, hey, Beulah, good evening to you.
Yes.
Hello, everybody.
Once we all get set up,
Oh
we're gonna
shoot!
just
I need my dice.
yes.
My dice.
We need to know what we're painting.
I'm painting a Chaos Warrior. I don't have the duck.
Okay. Do we know?
I had a duck, but we cooked them. I don't know. Is she on?
No, I'm not seeing Spieling live yet.
Yeah. Oh.
I don't know who's got
barely
DM
get here.
active with them, but maybe you want to poke a message at them, see if they're still joining us.
They might be running a little late. They might be running a little late.
I don't see
Who
Spieling
does
on.
a store run right before?
Uh-oh. Be there soon.
OBS. Understood,
Sorry, Echo.
Spieling.
Echo.
We'll see you shortly.
I don't know what I'm doing. What are we doing?
So we need to come up with a headcanon of why the ducks got created. Did you like my story that I posted, Smiling? Good evening, Smithereen. Where it's like
Smithereen.
Either the mechanical made them, or it's a DuckTales adventure that never got published.
All right. It's like a side quest.
Yeah. So. Oh.
Here we go.
Hands at the ready.
Get over here.
Okay, this is gonna be.
Are you gonna pay me? Are you gonna read that?
What? Do you want me to read it? I have zero issues. I have zero issues reading it. Okay, hold on. Hobby height. Let me take a sip of coffee. 1 second.
Nope.
Delicious coffee. Hello.
Open up those vocal cords.
In the grim dark of the 41st millennium, there is only Quack. The Emperor once charged the Mechanicus to create a new form of Space Marine. That, or there's a untold DuckTales story where Scrooge McDuck ended up as the Emperor of all. Who really knows? I had fun today.
Blackwing Duck.
Yeah.
When this trouble you call DW.
Yeah, why not? Oh, we have Gondor here, so we have to wear one glove tonight.
Gondor calls for aid.
Mm-hmm. So, okay, there we go. Oh.
Alrighty, so I already have the basically a color palette-ish thing made up. I'm gonna roll a d4 to decide which one I'm doing.
And that's the one I'm doing as well.
Fun.
So
Which
it's either
one?
gonna
What are you
be an Ultramarines vibe. That's if I get a 1, which is the main body will be royal blue. Armor plates will be gold or bright yellow trimmed. The eyes would be red or green, and the base would be like an urban gray. Number 2 will be a dark. Oh, go ahead.
I want to say we need to do a green base with a dry brushing of yellow to get the goblin green effect. It will make
that
more
one
sense.
Sounds like the Dark Angel style.
I'll explain once you're done. I'll let you finish. I'm sorry.
I've got, if I roll a number 2, I'm going to do the Dark Angel style, which is going to be a main body dark green, armor plate, bone white or black, eyes red, and the base being forest mossy. If I roll a 3, it's going to be a Blood Angels look, where the main body is bright red, armor is black or gold, and the eyes are green, base being dark rocky texture with blood. And a 4 would be a Chaos Duck, where the main body is dark purple or black, armor plates are black or crimson, eyes are glowing green or pale blue, and the base would be Warpstone lava vibe.
So no Emperor's Children?
It looks like it started to do. Oh no, that's a. Nope.
Because my three favorites
that it procedurally generated for me.
Oh, okay. Because
Hello,
my
child.
three are the Space Wolves, the Emperor's Children, and Salamanders.
Okay.
Good evening, Spieling.
I'm just
How
saying,
are
those
you?
are my three. Hi, Spieling. Here?
Hey, Spieling.
Oh, I'm gonna adjust your sound. You're so quiet on my side. 200%.
1,000,000%. We have a small cat break that we need to take while we wait for the dice roll.
Oh, it's gonna make me redo your browser source, and I just put it in there. That's not fair.
I think I am. Hi, everyone.
Hello, Spieling! And we should have Kukia joining us as well later, in a little bit.
Okay, hold on. I don't have. Hold on a second here. Wow.
Ooh, what was that?
Katra is sitting on my desk right now, and she just looked over at me and she said, "Excuse me, human. Your hand is not petting me. We need to have a discussion." How are you, my love?
We'll be back.
So is Spieling streaming right now?
She has started.
I think I am.
Okay.
Yes, I am.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out why. She is not.
All right, I'm
showing
gonna roll
in
my D4.
Oh, I forgot to press the
The
shared
D4.
chat.
Yay, we get to
Jay,
talk to Shade.
I'm just rolling my dice.
Oh, here we go. Refresh.
Hello, Layla. How you going?
I rolled
Hello,
a
Layla.
4.
We're doing chaos?
Ooh.
We're doing chaos, Lane?
Yep. Sounds like we're doing chaos, Duck.
Chaos.
Because I rolled a 4.
So, black or violet?
What color is that then?
So
I figured...
the main body has to be
Why?
dark purple or black.
I like
I'll
purple.
probably go with purple
Purple.
because purple is OG.
Mm-hmm.
Why is Smiling
And-
giving me?
Smiling has yet to not put purple on a miniature. Right, Smiling?
That's right.
Really? Really?
Every time.
You're
Yep.
doing good, Layla. Well, I figured since I do not have a duck, I'm gonna paint a Space Marine as a duck.
Okay.
I don't have the duck either.
That is the
So.
only
And we
logical
have
thing
to
do.
do and we have to do our left hands.
Yes.
So, we have black purple for our base coat. And then what's our trim color, Layden? Gold or yellow?
Maybe if I white for starters.
Our armor plate is brass or crimson.
Can I just do my Chaos Marine?
Yes.
I don't have
You
a
can.
duck.
You don't have to do the color scheme with us. That's fine.
Okay. Because I already got them
I just
colored.
thought I was just gonna have
I
more
got
fun if I did it
purple.
this way.
I
Otherwise,
got
I'll
purple
do
and
the
stuff.
Chaos Marine. I have one base coated.
Yeah, that duck was going to be too expensive for me to order.
Yeah.
Oh.
The duck was $11, and shipping was what, $36?
Yeah, we
To
were
get
trying
it to me, I was like, yeah. I just barely have enough money to buy bread every week.
Oh.
I couldn't do that.
And then what's our eye color, Layden?
Sorry, our eye color will be glowing green or pale blue.
Yeah. Glowing green.
Glowing green sounds amazing.
Green's what I wrote.
And
I was right.
When there's an or, I would say when there's an or, you guys can pick whichever one of the or you want. If you're doing the color scheme with me.
Done a duck marine.
Whichever you're feeling most for it.
I heard New Zealand.
I'm gonna have to do crimson because I don't want to bother with brass.
Yeah, the duck spieling the duck they were doing. I'm in Greece, and a duck they were doing was $11 on Etsy with like a $36 shipping charge.
That's insane.
We didn't want.
I know.
I don't. Why?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yo! Thank you for the follow, Smither. Thank you.
So weird.
All right, so I have my duck. He's holding a bolter. The Aquila. Should we do that as crimson or should we do that as something else?
Hey, Oren. How you going?
The Aquila is the piece in the center.
So now what colors are we doing?
Black or purple?
So, black or purple for
For
your
the
main body. Brass or crimson for your armor plates. Glowing
Hey, you're
green or
very
pale blue
quiet.
for your eyes. I think I'm gonna go with pale blue for my eyes.
Ooh. Everyone I've met in this group have been really nice so far.
This audio is driving me insane. I
This
can't
group
hear
hasn't steered me
anybody.
wrong yet.
There's still time, Smithereen. Hold on. Hold on. Hold my duck. Hold my duck.
There's hold the duck. Hold the duck.
Yep. Oh, I forgot to make a blue sky post. Son of a biscuit.
Ooh, I don't know if I like that pale blue. Let me do this one instead. This one. I'll put down.
Don't at
blue
me
and
for
then
the
I'll
amount
pick
of
the one
creamer
I
in my
want.
coffee. It happened. Please leave it alone.
This group hasn't
Please.
steered me wrong yet. Oh,
LOL, hold my duck. And then the base will be like a warping stone lava vibe. I feel like I nailed it there.
I mean,
because
I can't.
the base that mine came with for free is on
stuff
bizarre.
here because I'm out here with Coke this early in the morning.
Okay, I gotta figure this out.
I definitely feel like with my left hand, I'm probably gonna have to start with the base. So
Now I can
I'm
hear
gonna
you.
have to start there.
so if you're using, do I have to paint this fur with my left hand?
Yeah, the whole challenge is
I-
left-handed. Everything start to
Oh.
finish lefty.
I don't know. I can just barely paint with my right hand.
That's what the fun of it's for.
Wait,
That's-
are we painting with backhand? Our offhand, I mean.
Yeah, offhand. So I'm going left-handed tonight. Oh, crap. I got my glove on the wrong hand. Got my glove on the wrong hand. Son of a biscuit. Wrong hand.
Uh-oh.
I got to put the glove on the right hand because I can't use the left hand. The left hand's got to hold the brush. Therefore, I must have the glove on the right hand.
Oh, I haven't painted with.
Oh my
right hand.
lord, this isn't working.
Wait, we could roll for which hand we could use for.
Wait,
Oh my god.
Hold on, Smithereed. Let's slow that roll just a smidge there. I'm here with your chaos, but can we tone it down just one notch?
Crimson.
I'm holding that duck.
Looks like a duck.
What?
Sounds like a duck.
What?
Quacks
Do you
like a
have
duck. It
on
must be a
hand your
duck.
favorite kind of dice?
What's that?
Favorite set
The
of dice?
audio is just driving me bananas.
Do I have a favorite set of dice? I I do have a set of dice.
20-sided.
Yeah, I do have one. And so I have a 20-sided dice that says F me or F you. So F me is a natural 1, and F you is a natural 20.
Oh wow! I think this is like this set is my favorite. Like I've got a full set of these. They're just nice and simple.
Nice.
Well, I also have.
All of mine are in
Well,
my car.
that is glorious.
All right. Here's
You know,
what my
this is
colors
actually-
look like so far.
This is actually working out better for me painting it left-handed because I'm
Is
not
it?
pressing quite so hard. Yeah,
That's good.
because I'm just trying to highlight this fur.
Oh.
And because
I'm
being so
confused with
careful.
what I'm doing here.
All right, so I have purple and black down.
Oh, this is awful.
Look, I got the simplest figure that I could think of for us to paint.
It's the brush control for me.
I mean, essentially, yes, that's what it is.
Purple body. Got it.
I'm just.
Well, look on the bright side. If for some reason you ever break your right hand, now you know how to paint left-handed.
Well, funnily enough, I've done that before.
What, break your right hand and...
No, I'm left-handed.
Oh. So she's
So you
cheating.
got a head start
She's
on
painting
that.
I'm
with her left
right-handed
hand.
right now.
So
Wait,
what I'm
wait.
hearing is that you got a head start on this. You've had practice while none of us
Yeah.
have. Gosh darn it.
Wait, I feel like Spieling set us up. They're a Kiwi, they're already upside down, and now they're left-handed on top of that.
Oh. Now, did I ever tell you my story about the people? And I know she's not in Australia, but down there. Would I be out of line if I told a story about the Canadians that visited Australia?
No, I think it's a hilarious
Did I ever
story
tell
to tell.
It's hilarious.
Yes.
There were the, and Spieling would probably really understand this. There were these two Canadians, and they were up in Canada, and it was in the middle of the winter, and they were freezing. Okay? So they were looking around trying to find some place where they could go that would warm up. And they noticed that when it's wintertime in Canada, it's summertime in Australia. So they decided they were going to go to Australia for the winter. They got all the way down there, and they went inside a pub, and they were sitting there, and these three Aussies were sitting at the bar, and the one turns around and goes, "Hey, mate, look at those folks over there." The other one says, "Yeah, I wonder where they're from." He says, "I don't know." He says, "Well, why don't you go over and ask them?" So he walks over to him, and he says, "Hey, mate, welcome to Australia. Where you all from?" Guy looks at him, and he says, "Saskatoon, Saskatchewan." He says, "Oh, okay." And he walked away. Got back to the bar, and his friend turned around and said, "So where are they from?" He says, "I don't know. They don't speak English."
Yeah.
Oh no.
Also, you will enjoy this feeling. On the Instagram post that I made, I put, "You're painting our captain in the duck color of the Marine for our little squad." Down below, I said, "The one and only Spieling mistake." And the photo of it, I made sure to say, "A spelling mistake." Just to mess with people's minds a little bit.
All hail the mighty spelling mistakes. They spread
Yes.
everywhere.
So while we wait for everybody to go on, how's everyone's week been?
Slow.
Oh, really?
We finally got all the grass cut down in the yard
Oh, that's awesome.
on this 100-acre piece of property we've got. We hired somebody to come in and do it. My little weed eater was not cutting it.
Oh.
I got out towards the olive trees,
Mhm.
and some of the weeds out there, the stems on them were bigger than my thumb. And my little weed eater was not cutting the mustard. So, and the government here wanted all the weeds and stuff cut down by the end of the month. So we were able to find somebody,
Crazy.
250 euro. He went out and cut all the weeds down for us in the back. So hopefully my little weed eater should be able to handle it now. So that's why I'm super tired tonight, because he got here at 8 o'clock this morning. I was up watching the baseball and the hockey game last night, which started at 5 a.m. my time.
Mm-hmm.
So other than that, it ain't been too bad.
That's excellent.
Well, I was a little financially irresponsible and got the Oblivion game, and oh my gosh, it's been so much fun playing.
So are we going to see you streaming it?
No.
I mean, it's not financial responsibility. It's financial responsibility to acquire it. I mean, everybody has really enjoyed it. I mean, Oblivion was one of the ones that really everyone really enjoyed.
Like, I considered whether I'd stream it or not, but the way I see it, like, this is a game for me. Like, and like, I think it's important to have games for yourself versus games for sharing.
Yep.
And then, like,
God, this
keeping
is all.
that difference.
Ugh, my hand.
Oh,
I can't do it.
it's driving me up the walls too.
I can't do it.
But I will not stop. I am stubborn. I am stubborn. We are going to continue
I'll
to
be
try.
truthful. I just gave up.
Who's the transformer in the stream? Jay. Jay, maybe it's you.
Mhm.
Oh, is that what that was? The Transformers?
Oh, wait. Ah. There we go. That's better.
Oh, really? My week has been quiet and slow. Managed to get things done. But I did get 2 new books. I was not financially irresponsible with buying a video game, but I did buy 2 books for painting. One of them, Smiling will be interested in, which is The Art of Eric Swinson. Assuming he's still about. I think he's still messing with audio stuff right now.
Oh yeah, those volumes. He was just talking about those. I wanted to pick those up.
So Game Envy has. So there's one that kept getting recommended if you like Google how to improve at miniature painting. And one of them is The Art of Tommy Soule, I believe is how you say his name. or enunciate his name. Essentially, his book starts talking about like positive thinking and the power of positive thinking.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So instead of saying, oh, the paint's drying out, say, I let the paint dry out, or I need to make sure to add water to the paint, kind of deal. I've just started reading. I was trying to read all day, but I got sidetracked doing all sorts of different things. One of the other parts of it was he was talking about mixing colors this way is really hard.
Yes. That's why I'm avoiding mixing colors.
Wait.
So
yeah,
I just got Echo Land here.
What's that?
What? Mixing colors with your
Echo.
left hand.
Yeah. If I keep it in the right hand, I'm going to go into autopilot and just keep using it. But the book he was talking about, he's like, remember, paint has two jobs: to cover and to dry. That's all it does. So if the paint's drying out,
Well, that's
add more
interesting.
water. What? Paint has two jobs: to cover and dry. But that's kind of as far as I got. And he's talking about, phrase it in positive ways rather than negative ways, and use that I mentality. You might enjoy it a little bit more.
Also, like, positive thinking is really good for a lot more than just painting. Like, it's one of those things where you can apply
good
it
for
to
everything too, though. Honestly.
yeah.
It's all the
And
self-talk
over
that
time, it
sabotages us
reprograms your brain.
and everything.
Like,
Yeah. But that's like the beginning of it.
Echoing so much. It's just like a cacophony of people talking.
Do you have accidental browser sources turned on, Smiling? Like the individual sources on your stream? If you switch scenes and go to just you, is it going to be...
Turn what on? I'm sorry.
Oh.
I hear you like 3 times. Yeah, I got everybody's their own browser source.
Mute the individual browser sources and see if that kills the echo.
Oh, try this movie. I never had anybody who just hit me right out of the gate. What's your name?
I'm sending out desktop
Echo
audio too. So actually, desktop
what?
audio
Echo.
is all I'm getting right now, and it's just a.
oh,
Oh.
there we go.
We're working on getting our base coat down. It is really hard.
Aha! I think I found a trick. It's painting right. It's painting backhanded.
What?
Uh-oh. Here come
You
the
hold
dogs.
the paintbrush still, and you move the model.
Ooh, I like that.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Oh.
Did you get the...
Oh, there it is. So what color are we doing the armor? Boom.
Black or purple?
It's panels.
Yeah, black or purple.
No, that's the
Oh, I
base
did
of the
his
duck
body
is black or
Is
purple.
that wrong?
What's the panels?
It's glorious superpowers.
Oh, like his shoulder panels.
So your main body is the black or
I
purple.
painted
Your
his
armor
body purple.
plates are brass or crimson.
So is mine
level
going
of-
completely wrong or off the rails? Because I thought the trim was going to be red or crimson and the plates were going to be black. Or
Yeah, so your main body is dark purple or black. Your armor plates are to be brass or crimson, and your eyes are supposed to be glowing green or pale blue.
why hasn't it made me?
Oh, so the body should be crimsony red and the
No,
armor is black.
The other way around, isn't it?
I should have thought ahead and added a
Green
duck
or
bill.
blue eyes. Oh, okay. Well, I painted him completely wrong.
That would have been glorious.
Thought about what?
Adding a green stuffed duck bill to this guy.
To be fair, I mean, I'm surprised he doesn't have a hat.
yeah. So the actual body
It's
of the duck.
okay,
so
I got the hat.
What you're making the duck's feathers is supposed to be purple or black.
It's
The
just
armor
nice for a
plates.
Primark.
Your armor plates need to be brass or crimson.
Crimson.
Got it.
Got it. We will fix this. We have learned the
I've only
technology.
said it 100 times.
To be fair, I have seen too many
Were you
Horaces.
not actively listening?
I wrote it the frick down.
You can also pull open the thing because I pasted it to you. I feel success that I have bothered you.
I was thinking of Horus when you said chaos, which his
What? Is the door closed? No.
his main armor is black and purple looking, and then his skin tone would
so
be
when you heard me say chaos, you immediately went to actual war.
Yes,
Hammer.
I actually went to actual Warhammer. That's on me.
Oh, that's what you get for autopiloting.
Yeah, I autopiloted on that one. I went to an autopilot mode. That's on me.
Well, I mean, black and gold, it is kind of iconic.
Yeah.
Oh, Spielin, I got a question. What time is it there for you right now?
It is 8:45 a.m.
8:45 a.m.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes.
Oh my
Good
god.
morning.
But to be fair, you're usually streaming around this time anyway, maybe at 5 o'clock.
In the morning? No.
Eastern Standard Time.
Oh, I gotta check scores.
We got daylight savings happen, so
Time for the news.
10 a.m. My time.
What do we got for news?
And that
Let's see.
makes
The
it.
Rockies Law are losing. Oh, the Padres and the Rays haven't even started yet. The other half of the news, as soon as it loads up.
I have to wait for paint to dry.
Ooh. First intermission, Vegas and Minnesota are tied at 1-1. And that's the news for today, folks.
So, what were you going to say, Spieling?
Oh, just 8 a.m. is early. Like, I'll do 9 a.m. quite willingly,
9 a.m.
but 8 a.m.
Mary,
that's early.
have you checked the kitchen?
It's
Did
a
you
bit
see what I
much for
got?
the early morning commute.
From the
I
bed
got
to
you
the
some
computer?
salami. And I got you some more white chocolate.
From
Okay?
the bed to the computer to the kitchen to the.
Huh? Are you having a hangover or something?
Don't drink so much. No
I
hang.
guess I'm not allowed to talk now. Okay. Got it. I'm not allowed to talk anymore.
Oh, why?
Because I've just been told I'm trying to sleep.
Mm.
That's no fun.
Okay.
Isn't everybody always up super late over there?
Okay, let's see. Are we ready to put the two halves together?
Stella, why are you in here, babies? You didn't need to push your way through my door. Your father is being loud.
You're wrong. We do need to push our way through the door all the time.
No.
I have no idea how I'm going to line these pauldrons.
just hold the paintbrush and move it around.
GG.
Just move it.
We're all gonna be struggle busting.
You're not supposed to breathe and swallow at the same time. It doesn't work out very well. Let me see. What am I looking for? Super glue. Which I can't get the super glue open.
It doesn't look like very much of his head is actually exposed.
No. I say it's all a mask.
Underside is all mask.
Yeah. So you won't need to deal
Looks
with
like
oranges.
the only thing that's actually his skin poking out
Super
is
glue
the top
won't
of the
fit.
head
It
and
won't
the
open
eyes.
up.
He just walked up to the lemonade stand and he said to the man running the stand, "Hey,
This is gonna look like an Imperial Fist by the time
got
with
any
it.
grapes?"
Imperial Fist? All yellow?
Imperial Fist?
Well, she's painting our
Imperial Fists are
commander
hard to paint.
in a...
Yellow, like a duck, like a baby duck.
Yes.
I can't get my super glue open. My super glue won't open.
The dogs are really going at it tonight.
Except they can make all the noise and I can't. Kids.
How you doing over there, Smiling?
Ah, damn it. Well, I'm going to have to get a new tube of super glue because I got to dig into this one. I can't get it open.
Just kind of having an audio overload, honestly. It's just an echo cacophony of sounds, and I'm not taking the time to fix it, and I'm stressing myself out.
Why don't you take the time to fix it really quick and see if you can mute the desktop audio and see where it's trying to come from? Or can you swap scenes really quick and just be on your own scene and see if it's still echoing? That way we can troubleshoot which one's screwing up.
Yeah.
This isn't going to work.
Okay, I'm gonna poke around with that stuff for a bit.
Oh, you're doing it right-handed.
My brain is getting scrambled.
Yeah, we don't want to scramble brains. Scrambling heads.
Of course we do.
Well, I mean, what we're doing is scrambling enough as it is. We don't need to be scrambling brains too much more by
my brain's already scrambled.
When you scramble brains, everyone gets super confused, and then that makes it all the more fun.
Exactly. Yep, this isn't going to work. What do I do? What do I do? I need some super glue for these two pieces. Maybe there's no super glue left in here.
Was the super glue alive?
Was it alive? Well, it was at one point.
Was it ever really existing in the first place?
Well, there's nothing in here. What do I do now? Terrific. And the store's closed. Another super glue bites the dust. Dun dun dun.
Another super glue bites the dust.
And another one's gone, and another one's gone. Another $1.50 down the tubes. Feeve, what do you want? Okay. I wonder if there's enough.
Maybe I should
Exposure on the plastic. I wonder if I could use the plastic glue, but there's paint on here. So I got to figure out.
What's up?
If it's the resin, then it'll have a hard time.
Yeah, if I got paint on there, the plastic glue will not stick, but maybe if I can expose some of it.
That's not where I wanted paint to go.
I feel like that's going to be a common sentiment
totally
tonight. That's not where I wanted paint to go. Like, oops, that's not what I wanted it to do.
Oh well, it's fine. You just let the colors go where they need to go.
Somebody cue my Bob Ross. Think we don't make mistakes; we make happy accidents.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
Where's our dad joke? We deserve.
What do you call a dad that has
No.
fallen through an ice? A popsicle.
A popsicle.
Mm-hmm.
The best thing about Bob Ross, we're going to beat the devil out of it. This isn't going to work.
Jay,
If I had known.
you're the one that's been saying the same Easter joke. You
Yeah,
can't
Easter
boo
joke.
something new.
You repeated the
What do you
Easter
call a
joke, Jay.
dad?
Like 3 times. I only have that count from streams that I happen to be in at the same time you happen to be telling them.
Wait, Jay, I need to hear this Easter joke.
The spelling
I
hasn't been
haven't
had.
had the privilege of this Easter
This is
joke.
gonna be the 4th time I've heard it then. Well, not heard, sorry. Read it. Sigh.
Steve, get up on the bed. Come on. Get up here. Come on. Get up there. There's nothing in there. No, don't lick that.
What is the Easter Bunny's favorite restaurant?
Denny's?
Get up on the Denny's.
Oh, I have heard this one.
You had a repeat
Wait a
customer,
minute,
Jay.
I missed something. IHOP. Favorite restaurant, IHOP. Oh my God.
I was in Zombie Sashimi stream. Next week for sure, we would like to add Kukia CH. They are not joining us this evening.
Okay.
For sure, we will add them. Feel free to check them out as well. Let me do a shout out.
Oh.
Real quick. They're a fun individual.
I forgot to put Spieling's name up. Oh yeah?
Yeah, I was hanging out with them a little bit earlier today while they were working on some non-metallic metal for a figure.
Non-metallic.
So
Thank
she.
you, King.
Good thing. Thanks, King.
Thanks, King. Love you. Actually should give them a shout out. If you're looking for fun emotes and things like that, shout out. Check out King Dixon Balls. They're a lovely individual that makes emotes, does stream things, and crochets, makes earrings as well, and loves Weird Al.
Weird Al Yankovic?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Just beat it. Get yourself an egg and beat it.
I mean, you can't get an egg these days and just beat it. It's too expensive.
Have a banana, have a whole bunch. It doesn't matter what you had for lunch, just beat it.
Lunch. Beat it. Just beat it.
Just beat it.
Was he did a little thing on, I forget the name of the person, and everybody was kind of up in arms that he did it, and they went to the actual singer and they listened to it and they thought it was great. Said, no, do it, I like it.
Which one?
He was popular, one of the songs, I forget which one it was.
Because there's a couple of times there's been beef with him on the songs.
Yeah.
Let's eat it, but yeah.
Nagarath.
I mean, you could just beat it too, King.
Did I do Nagarath Night? I forgot what purple I used on this.
Be safe, King.
Bye.
Thank you for stopping
Thank you for
in.
joining.
Okay.
See you.
Take care, King. Take care. I have to whisper. I'm not allowed to talk out loud.
Good luck.
I know.
It's pretty hard to whisper and still do streaming.
I mean, we can all do it a little bit.
Just lower the rest of your voice. Don't whisper. Use a deeper register.
Okay, I'll try.
All
No.
right now.
Spieling, please be careful.
I don't think that worked.
You just gotta know how to use your vocal cords there.
My vocal cords.
Okay, I'm not getting any.
Hello.
There we go. I'm gonna say I'm not getting any purple out of here. I'm gonna do something I very rarely do.
What's that?
I'm gonna mix colors.
What?
A little bit
left-handed.
lighter purple. Yeah.
Luck.
And then hopefully I can
I'm only blending colors on my
Thank you for the
miniature.
chicken, Jay.
well I want to try a little bit lighter purple here. That's a little too much.
I don't think I'm getting any lighting effects in this one. That just sounds like.
It's almost like we could dry brush still.
This dry brushing seems possible.
I feel like I would dry brush the wrong spot. And then just totally be boned. And then I'd be like, oh, look, now I have to redo that whole layer of paint like it wasn't hard the first time.
That's the point. We're having fun. We're having fun.
It's only going to be a problem if it turns out looking like a mound of paint and loses all texture.
I need to be right back. I have ads starting, and I need to make sure I feed the cat.
How am I going to paint the eyes?
Very carefully. Oh, I forgot I have to whisper.
All of
Very
my
carefully.
years of honing my painting technique.
Just got flushed down the toilet.
Yeah.
I keep finding spots that I haven't painted. You know what? You're yellow enough.
You're yellow enough. Enough is enough.
Yes! I approve. I missed the entire back leg. It's like a hole in the thigh missing.
Really?
Yeah, please ignore my maniac in the background. I apologize. You wouldn't have been able to hear him so much. My dog opened up the door more.
Yeah.
Is anybody out there?
Can you tell me if it hurts?
Oh, somebody knows Pink Floyd.
There is no pain, you are receding.
Ceiling. A distant ship out on the horizon.
You are only coming through in waves.
Okay, don't sing. You make me sound bad, and I'm pretty bad to begin with. You're doing a good job.
I grew up on Pink Floyd.
Oh yeah, I kind of did too. I happened to be in Germany when they did their concert at the tearing down of the Berlin Wall.
Oh,
and
damn!
I didn't actually get to go.
Oh.
No, I had friends that went, but I watched it on German TV, and they said you were better off to watch it on TV because half the concert you couldn't see it because they were on the other side of the wall.
Oh.
So, because on TV you could actually they had cameras on both sides.
So I have a question for
But it's
Jay.
still pretty cool to be there during something like that.
Damn, that would have been awesome. Like, in New Zealand, they have a Pink Floyd tribute band that comes around every year.
Yeah.
And it's pretty darn good.
Yeah, we had some good ones in Las Vegas, too. There was one, not for Pink Floyd, but for others.
Oh,
I
yeah?
saw one for Deep Purple. The guy was just fabulous. And they were doing a lot of stuff from like Ian Gillan. And Ian Gillan is hard to sing anyway, especially when you do like Sweet Child in Time, because his vocal range is way up there.
Mm-hmm.
And he did really well. I also saw a tribute band for Led Zeppelin, and I saw another one for Van Halen. And that one for Van Halen was just fabulous.
Van Halen or Van Hagar?
No, Van
Welcome
Halen.
back.
You're welcome. I do have a question for Jay.
David
if we're still
Leroy.
about. What's the Easter Bunny's favorite restaurant? I think it's IHOP. I'm not sure.
I would have thought it was McDonald's.
My brain is just numb at this point.
Do we need to like uninstall the rose and reinstall the rose?
No.
Steve, why are you sitting down there? You're just being antsy again.
My sister feels the same thing. Yeah. You know what? Since I know your sister, I believe it.
it's supposed to be red.
Hey, get up on the bed. Holy mackerel. Well, you two are being crazy tonight. Again.
What's up, sweetie? All right, I need a few minutes
Right in the mic.
Oh, you're sitting down.
What's that?
She got us right in the mic.
Hello, how are you? What's up, my love? Yes, she's been sleepy, she's been active, she's gotten a lot of, attention and pettings and stuff like that. But it's like she's getting to be a little bit active right now because she just ate dinner. Thank you for that stretch, Jay. Oh, so there was an episode of Game Changer, if you've ever seen that show, in which someone goes, "How long can you keep a cat in your lap?" At one point, Brennan Lee Mulligan, the first time was like 7 seconds or something silly like that. The cat didn't stay long. So they were redoing the challenge. And apparently Brennan Lee Mulligan knew that it was coming. He goes, "Excuse me, we need to take a stop for a break really quick." And they do. And he comes back with a bacon sandwich and rubs his fingers all over the bacon sandwich to get the cat to stay in his lap for interest.
Oh, that's smart. That's really smart.
And then all of a sudden, everybody that's on the show starts running off and going, "I need to use the restroom as well." And running to wherever they had the food to get it to be ready. All right. What's up, sweetie? Okay, calm down. Calm down. Let's not get my rear with your claws. Do you need me to turn on the red light? Is that what you want?
I don't know if I really want to do.
It is definitely an interesting way to phrase things.
What's that? Most sus thing to say for what, Jay? You're okay, sweetie. You're okay. Oh, yeah. Essentially using the way to keep the cat from leaving. Similar to like if I gave Catra one of the licky treats, the tube treats, she will, sit still for the exact amount of time that the tube treat has food in it. But once it has no more food in it, it's like, oh, screw you. What's your deal, sweetheart? What do you mean, round? I'm aware there are kittens outside. No, you cannot go play with them. Well, I mean, she's crazy for What's up? Do I need to take another break and fill up your treat? What's going on? What's going on? Come here for a few minutes. Come here. You want me to open a window? Is that what it is?
Oh, that was the most intense thing that I've done in a while. Fuck.
What's that? Trying to edge highlighter around the The bits with brown or brass?
Trying to do the bottom part of the eye because that's still the feather color.
Oh.
I don't know if you've noticed that yet, Painty, but
What?
GG.
I say he's wearing one large mask.
Well, yeah, but his cheekbones are showing above the mask.
No, it's still the mask. That's still mask.
Gosh darn you, son, the only one doing it that way.
How are you? What? Do I need to get something to help itch your brain? Are you frustrated? Are you bored right now? Do I need to fill a cat treat up? A toy up? So you have something to dig and scratch at?
What color?
It's so
You know, I
hard
could get
getting
'em on the
these
bed.
even and lined.
My challenge right now is trying to get an understanding of how am I going to highlight up my shoulders? Because I went with such a dark color. I need to get red.
Oh.
Look at how far smiling is. Oh my goodness.
Look at how far I am.
Oh my word.
Jesus Christ.
What?
You called?
Although I can't hear smiling, so.
He muted himself. He's having
I
audio troubles.
did mute myself. Yeah, I'm still poking at it. It's just echo.
I understand.
I want to keep painting, so.
Okay.
Yeah, fair enough. You're so much further than I am.
What?
Oh, here we go.
I have base colors on all of mine except the base. I even edged his little shoulder pad a little bit.
Still.
I mean,
I tell you, I would have loved to have had that duck. That duck looked really cool.
That I am with you there. That duck is really neat.
Of course, I like Smiling's deal. Duck in the bathtub.
Oh, the bathtub. Well, they
Yeah.
had those in Mini Factory. They had one with the machine gun, and then a bathtub with treads on it, like a tank.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you could. This guy's got a whole.
I would have liked.
Bunch of them.
Yeah. So I tagged Epic Duck, and he is hilarious when he's streaming because he does he actually teaches sculpting classes too.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Mm-hmm. I know. So I don't know if you looked at the class list yet for not Adepticon. That
Yeah, for Nova.
For Nova, yeah.
Yeah.
One of the teachers is Rush for Hire.
Yes, I saw that.
Yep.
Rush for Hire.
I know who that is.
And Epic Duck sometimes stream together.
Oh, okay.
As King Dixon Balls pointed out, Epic Duck is the Canadian Rush for Hire's appointed Canadian.
Okay.
So
nice.
I don't know if he's going to be at Nova or not, but might be interesting nonetheless.
Yeah, there's should. Oh, they open up the registrations for that stuff on like the 5th or 6th or something, right?
Yeah, I was looking at different classes to see which ones I wanted to attend, and
Oh,
it's like a lot of the really popular ones are already sold out, like Biscuit, because they only do.
I thought you couldn't buy tickets for them yet.
So the registration for Nova is open, and when that opened, they opened.
I'm all set up.
So they have the class registration list out there as well, because those are extra.
I went. Yeah. I went to buy a ticket for Swinson's class, and it only gave me an option to get notified when they become available.
Yeah, because they've already sold out.
Oh, is that what that means? It didn't.
Yeah.
Oh my God, no kidding.
Yeah.
Well, damn.
Because I mean, it's crazy how a lot of people register.
Of course. I mean, what?
Yeah. I would have been in for that as well, because I was looking at the list. I'm like, oh.
I didn't know they were gonna.
Yeah.
I didn't know they were gonna sell out that fast, or I would have focused on getting the ticket then.
Because the Swinson sold out, and it was trying to find like.
Sure.
Because I mean, they only have
John's probably sold out.
Yeah. 18 or 19 per classroom, so it's a really intimate setting. But it's like 2 hours.
Yeah. I mean,
hello.
Yeah.
Can I help you, child of mine? Can I help you, child of mine?
Action or text.
Hey, John. How you going?
Will I survive this?
Hey.
Welcome in, John.
We are painting backhanded, and we are painting him to look like a duck.
Come on.
I have
get up there.
Currently a kitty on stream.
I'll bet you if I put a cookie up there, you jump right up. If I put a cookie up there, would you jump up there?
Okay. 1 second.
Come on.
And with me, I have.
Go.
From,
get up there. Get up there. Get up
let
there.
me
There
see
you
if
go.
I remember who I've put where. Above me, I have Latin Roses, and then top right we have Beagle. I believe Painty Paint Paints is at the bottom, and then we have that would be Battle Ready Miniatures in the middle.
No, I'm not painting with Bacon, but I kind of wish I was, because she might show up a little bit. She's very vocal right now.
Let me see what I'm doing here.
And I'm doing my best. No, I don't think I'm going to even attempt non-metallic metal.
No, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it for his turn.
I was just like, yes,
Maybe.
time to start the shading. And then I was like, wait a freaking minute.
No.
Run! Run!
So awkward right there.
Oops.
It is very awkward. I find myself turning the miniature upside down quite a bit.
Yeah, it's like
what I'm doing.
as long as you can keep your hand from moving at all and like move the miniature around it. Okay, in theory that worked.
But only my voice. Wait, what? Only my voice is. Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah, I just gave up. I had to turn off all your guys' screens, and it eliminated some of the echo, but not all of it.
So that tells us the echo is coming from desktop audio?
One of those.
I'm
Yeah.
only sending myself
One
desktop
moment.
audio through OBS.
Thank you so much, John. That explains so much.
Ah,
What? Why is this?
if I do,
so if you go
Yes.
to the stream together spieling, each one of us has an audio browser source that you can pull from that.
yeah, audio browsers. Oh gosh. Okay.
Like there's like guest
one.
one's browser source for audio, guest two.
And so I have everyone set up as individual browser sources for audio, and you can use that and control it through the streaming software. There's another setting button that you need to push as well.
Okay.
I guess I had ads and totally blew through them. Oh well. I
Okay,
had this
group.
working last week.
Let's
That's
stop
my
that.
thing.
Audio browser source. Da-da-da-da.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Wait a minute, we're about to experiment.
Oh no! We lost battle ready.
Oh no. He had a feeling something might go south.
Browser source, browser source, browser source.
That's as good as that. Can I get it?
Now let me catch. Oh,
Oh, my headset went out again. Is what it was.
Oh,
This headset does not play well. I think I'm back.
Yep.
Yep.
I hear you.
Okay.
you are.
Yeah, this thing does not play well with my.
What's up? Do you want to tell me what's going on?
Okay.
Oh wait, if I go like that.
All right, I know what I'm gonna do here.
Okay.
That's what he does.
Let me see.
Hopefully we've got sound.
Hello, do we have sound?
Hello.
Hello.
I don't see the output.
All the sound that's fit to be sound.
Like, control audio via OBS.
The sounds of silence.
Wait,
Sound
Yes, sound?
of silence.
no sound.
Hello, darkness.
There's
my
another
friend.
setting in the cogwheel
I've come
spieling.
to talk with you again.
You need to change it to say
Let's see
control audio via streaming software.
I did that.
Your headset's doing weird things, Battle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ark.
Oh, wait a minute. What am I? Shit.
Oh, this is so far only one code for the red. Oh my goodness gracious.
All right, so have we all learned our lesson?
Okay.
What?
I don't know, but this is.
What lesson have we learned?
What
Worry
I
about
learned
that.
That you
today.
can't paint
I've
left-handed.
learned No lessons.
There was no takeaway from this. Except paint dries really fast.
I mean,
Yes,
The
we have. Yes, we have.
some have. I have not, and I've elected to switch to sharp,
Yeah.
small strokes.
Yep. And
I think that's someone.
Do you think that's someone? Is that someone me? Am I the special? Am I the first?
I don't know.
I don't know. Oh no.
Oh no, Mr. Bill.
It's gonna be the one of us that's being the quietest.
Mm-hmm.
So you won't ever be able to tell.
You hear? Yes!
We're
Yes!
here!
We can now.
Yay!
We did it!
woohoo!
Success!
Woohoo!
Okay, goodbye. The seriously large amount of stuff I have added to this. Do I have something for Ledin? I don't know if I do.
I actually have a shop question for Spieling when you're ready, Spieling.
Control audio via OBS. Yes, there we go. In there somewhere. There it is. Okay. We should be good. Awesome. Oh,
Oop, did not
and
read
my
it right
paintbrush
there.
is still wet.
Nailed it!
Glorious day. Nope, wrong hand. This is doing my head in.
I mean, it really takes a lot to think about how you approach the painting, because it's like, oh yeah, I can't use that hand anymore.
Yeah. Hi, Isadora.
You're
How you
good
going?
now.
Yeah.
Welcome in, Isidore. Oh,
Yeah.
Isidore goes to Spieling, doesn't come see me. Okay.
Yay.
Yeah,
I see how it is.
I see how it is.
Okay,
I am using someone else's
that's working there.
as a audio source. Oh. Wait. We're using someone else's stream as an audio source, therefore they're hearing.
Are you
Wait,
using
we're
somebody
getting-
else's stream?
We're getting multiple echoes, aren't we? Okay. Therefore, we just choose one. Boom. I have no idea who the lucky person is, but that's the person we're getting.
Ooh, who's the lucky person?
I actually don't know.
Surprise.
No clue.
Because none of you guys are named. It's Brown plus 1, 2,
Uh-oh.
3,
Same.
and 3 together.
1, 2, 3.
We don't know which one it is. Oh, this is looking good.
So that should
Quick
solve the problem.
loading.
Hello, Isidore.
I'm gonna live forever. Hi, Isadora.
Fame. I saw Fame in the theater when it came out.
I saw the remake. I
Yay.
definitely didn't see the
Yeah.
original.
I hope you didn't see the original. Are you a time traveling witch?
There's
Yes. I
There's
am
not many
absolutely
movies
time
that-
traveling. You see, I was there
Two
when the
remakes that
world
come
was
out decent.
created. I was there when the world was destroyed. I was there when the sun swallowed the earth.
Well, I was around 667 years ago.
Yeah.
Perhaps we
Same.
stopped for coffee.
I came. I didn't stop for coffee. I don't drink coffee. But I remember I came to the States. I came over with Christopher Columbus in 1492.
You know,
He was
I
actually
do have
he was a
comment.
really nice guy.
You know, funnily enough, I actually know that the Christopher, like, of all things, 1492, Christopher Columbus sailed the ocean blue. I have no idea why I know this. Like,
I don't even know it. I know what you're doing, but I don't know
yeah,
it.
but it's not something I actually was taught. And I have no idea where I picked it up
1492,
from.
Christopher Columbus sailed the ocean blue, and that's all I remember from it.
Mm-hmm. Spieling has her puppet out that is used when... I don't know. So that's the question, Spieling, that I was coming up with while you were futzing with audio. Is your puppet a part of your Veach studio, or is it something else?
Whoop, why am I getting a double?
So what I'm using right now is part of OBS. So it reacts to my microphone input. I could switch it over so it reacts to you guys.
Why am I getting a double echo from Spieling? I mean, Painty.
Do you have
I don't have any browsers open. I have nothing.
Do you have Ladens open?
I don't have any sites open. Everything is closed. It's closed for lunch. The only browser.
Hey,
I don't hear it now.
You're being raided. Raiders.
Hey, Yoda. Hey, Yoda.
Raiders.
Welcome in, Raiders. Oh my
God. Welcome in.
We have little roses up above me. We have
our weakest moments.
To paint to let it. Oh my gosh, my lefts and rights are so confused by now. I don't know what's happening. Painty Paints has. Okay, Painty Paints is right next to me with the cat.
Yes, I have a kitty.
And then we have Battle Ready.
No. Please stop.
It's in the middle.
Please stop.
And we are painting ducks today. I do not have a duck, so we are painting a marine like a duck.
I don't have a duck. I don't have a duck either.
Hey, how you going?
We're painting offhanded.
Oh, yes. That's
yeah, we're really not this bad, typically.
We're faking it right now.
Work.
Yeah, we're painting.
Now wait a minute. I'm bad with both hands.
So yeah, we're chilling, doing some talking.
It's going. Hi, Karen.
Hello, Karen.
Hi, Karen.
Says hi.
Hi. You guys get the sound figured out?
Nah, I'm just tolerating. I've got the echo less than I did, so
no,
not quite as crazy.
We'll never get the sound figured out.
I know it.
And I have, for once, pulled out my metallics to paint because there is no way that I'm going in with trying to do non-metallic metal. No, we are using the knock feature for Twitch.
Yeah, we're utilizing the stream together aspects of Twitch.
It's still a little wonky.
Yeah, it's got a long ways to go to be perfect.
being said, it'll
Nope.
probably be yeah. You just like press a button and it all flicks together. That being said, like adding a audio like a Discord audio source, will probably make it fairly easy for streaming together over Discord, and then just using the shared chat feature
That is an option that we have.
and ignoring.
Yeah, just ignore it altogether and just use shared chat.
Yeah.
I am trying to get my crimson shoulder pad squared away.
All the metals that I have, if I had brass, I have lost it.
I have a pirate brass or clockwork brass that I'll be using.
Yeah, the shared chat feature is very useful. We've got basically everyone from every chat is available in here, so we've got people from everyone's
I've
chat
only got
that you can talk with.
copper or bronze. Will you guys allow me to step just outside of the color so I don't have to
Yes.
use a non-metallic version? Thank God.
Of course. Of course. Layden, we're not going to be Nazis about it.
I think I'll do copper then. My Citadel copper.
See, now I'm getting a double echo from Layden Roses.
What?
Double rainbow all the way across the sky.
What? All right. So, what is the echo feature happening? And who's giving the echo?
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
I'm not getting any echoes anymore.
Are you using my channel as a browser source for me? Because then you would get an echo from everyone from me.
Oh, that's a thought.
You have to pull the browser.
BattleReady's
You have to pull the
channel.
audio from
Hold on.
stream together. Otherwise, you're gonna get echoes from me from everybody.
Yeah. Well, it just started like a minute ago.
Oh,
Where's the rest of them?
I couldn't tell you. I'm not seeing any issues on my side.
You have to go to somebody's stream here. Hold on.
That's all right. Oh.
This.
Stop
Oh, that
breaking.
wiped everything
Usually
out.
you're hearing them through as the audio source. Yeah, like I tried doing that. Like,
What is that? That's
where'd it
another
go?
duck.
Well, not everybody has that.
Oh. Okay.
If I go application audio capture, which one is this?
You could name them Spieling.
Said that.
You could name the Spieling.
Oh, interesting. Oh, whatever.
Ah! Never.
Not allowed.
There we go.
The refusal.
There we go. I think that's got it sorted.
Would be impossible without breaking anything to use whatever you're hearing them through as the audio source rather than a separate browser source. Yeah, the whole stream together is still not perfect.
But it's better than giving people your streaming source codes, which is more dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah, like as a safety tool, it is quite good. I very much appeal. I very blah.
Blah.
It appeals.
Blah, blah, blah.
Blah. It appeals to me a lot more.
I want
also, I'm not even sure how to get my own streaming source code yet. Like, half of OBS is a complete mystery to me. Like, I'm too busy trying to figure out how to make my own VTuber software work. I'm just like,
Yeah, OBS is not a piece of cake to work with. I've been working with it for what, going on 4 or 5 years, and I still haven't learned everything about it.
yeah.
And then all of a sudden they just do an update, and everything you've done just got blown out of the water.
And it's just like, is this the same button? Does this do the thing? Am I doing it right? Where are we?
Yeah.
What are we?
I mean, the moment you started saying that, I started thinking of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Surely the danger is growing, for the OBS keeps on breaking. The button seems the same, but it seems to accelerate faster and faster.
I'm getting double everywhere now. This is insane.
What?
Main audio. One, two.
Oh my goodness.
What, Leighton? Yours isn't looking like that right now?
No, I'm hearing
you. Mine is getting there.
Oh, that's better. Oh, that's really weird.
I totally went off the rails with this guy's color, apparently. Huh.
What do you mean?
Oh, I don't know. Purple and red. That's what I went with.
Yeah, that's what I went with too. Yours is looking like mine.
Okay.
Mine's a really dark
like
red.
Paint retouch paint.
And then
I wanted to use my dark. I wanted to use my dark crimson and realize that it's gloss, and I'm like, don't want to use that. I really love the color though, and I think one of the new Pro Quill sets they just came out with has the dark crimson and matte.
Mm-hmm. And for Jay,
I like that.
we have Floof Cam. It's up and running.
Oh.
She finally decided to sit down and lay down for a little bit. Oh, the image reacts though. That's what you're using, right?
I believe it gets shared between everyone.
Did you show Leighton?
I don't know.
No.
You can know. What do you got?
We get viewer credit for everybody, Smithereen. So you can be in one and you still give credit over to somebody else.
Yeah, perfect.
Once our stream together ends, it will separate out.
Ooh, that looks nice, Karen.
Got her all put together and she printed perfectly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Very cool.
It's chaos. Controlled chaos.
Finally found a shop in my country that sells like something other than Tamiya and Citadel paints. And I'm just
Yay.
like, this is so much hype.
Now
What
you can
paints
get
are you
all the.
using.
I have war paints, Army Painter and Citadel at the
Army
moment.
Painter.
Yeah, like,
What the hell does
but
it
it's really
have?
nice that I won't actually have to
Oh.
go ahead and get my paints online. If I really, really want to, I can take a day trip and go visit that store.
You know what happens when you go and visit that
Nice.
store, though, Spieling?
You have to leave the
Uh-huh.
house.
You know what's going to happen, right?
What the?
You know it's
Uh-huh.
you're going to come
Won't
home.
just be paints.
It's going to be everything. You're going to look and
Yeah,
go,
because they've also got basic materials.
uh-huh.
It is mainly, of all things, it's mainly a model train store. And I'm like, excuse me. Of
So-
all things, you're busy out here stocking a bajillion and one types of paint?
I mean, model painters still like to use different types of paint. So, I mean, it's not
Oh, I
unrealistic.
wish, John. Oh, I wish. Yeah, that is true.
Because it's Michigan Toy Soldier. They sell everything under the sun as well.
Ooh.
Yeah, right.
Because I mean,
Like-
you have to diversify if you want to
Why is
stay
Oh
successful.
my god, this is so slow.
Yeah, like, I think, because, like, the places that are easily accessible for me, they're kind of, they're not really, gaming stores, apart from my local game store.
Mm.
They're, like, toy stores that happen to sell Warhammer.
All right, whose mic is doing that one?
That was Battle Ready. He just muted himself.
All right, I've got to turn him down because it's still doing it.
Yeah, his headset's doing the wonkies.
I do not desire the migraine this weekend.
He's muted for me at the moment.
Yeah,
No, you're not muted.
We're-
I hear you.
we're talking. Yeah.
He's back now.
Yay.
So? Okay.
So are you going to give another go at that scary game stuff, Spieling? Or is it?
Oh, yes, I have patched it up. It should be running fine. I'm going to check it out this afternoon, when everyone is well aware that there may be screaming in the house. Because I don't, like, I was going to do it yesterday, but a few people were like, yeah, we'd like some quiet time, and I'm like, oh. Okay. So, but now I believe I have added all mods and patches that should allow it to run properly.
Mm.
And then, nope, that don't go there. It should be good, and I'm kind of hyped. And I'm like, on one hand, I'm excited. On the other hand, I'm terrified. Me and scary. I have a very small scarometer, as it were. So when it comes to horror games, I scare quite easily.
So don't shoot off confetti.
I
Is
don't
what you
do
just
anything
said.
power.
Pardon?
Don't shoot
Just
off
go into
confetti.
Feelings chat and right during the scariest part, throw anvils at.
Like, I
The
encourage
biggest
this
of
behavior.
spooks.
Like, that's the whole point of scary games, I think. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I think they're fun in moderation. But I know, like Phasmophobia is so much fun. Like, granted, I am an absolute wuss with Phasmophobia. But on the other hand, it's that kind of thing where I'm just constantly like, okay, so are you guys, like, my regular friend group, I'm just like, so are you guys ready to go back and play the game again? And they're like,
No.
we played it 6
We're
months ago.
good.
I liked the game most when it was still an early release. Now that they have a ridiculous amount of ghosts, I haven't found all that much enjoyment in it myself.
Yeah, it's a lot harder to actually...
Because a lot of the ghost types like cross more, and I'm like, I don't have
Ouch.
the energy to search through that many names of ghosts.
Whereas, like, I find it easier to memorize all of that. So I have most of it memorized.
Oh, yeah, I guess that would make it easier.
Yeah, like, I'm a bit of an odd duck like that.
Now this is an odd duck.
I mean, we're holding hot ducks in our hands right now. But for those that don't know, Spieling has an exclamation point confetti command where it shoots off a confetti popper. And that's what I was referring to, is like, so don't go in there and just randomly start shooting it off. Like, don't wait for the scariest part. Just, you know, be like, all right, and confetti.
Is that show up?
Anybody accidentally started painting with their other hand yet?
Nope.
Not yet.
Yes, a long time ago.
Yeah.
There we go.
I mean, I've gotten some nice reds. And
I gave up like an hour and a half ago.
mine's looking nice. I'm getting my glazing going on. I'm finding my groove. I'm finding my groove. All right, just,
Paint cleanup, paint cleanup, paint cleanup.
I am not at the point where I need to do the lining So I'm not worrying yet.
At some point, I got to get his eyes green. But first, I want to establish a white undercoat so I can do it a lot easier.
Wow.
Wow. It really gets the red out.
I'm getting tired. Ugh.
Well, when you force your brain to do something it's never done before, that creates new pathways in the brain, and that makes the brain tired.
Yeah, but I think 1:30 in the morning doesn't help either.
No, it does not.
You're the one that originally picked the time. We told you that we could stream earlier, and you're like, nah, this is the best time for me.
A duck-themed squig would be amazing.
A duck what?
I think we've got one more. A duck-themed squig.
Yes. We need more.
Duck-themed squig.
Wait, would it be a duck-themed squig, or would it be a goose-themed squig?
So, I think he does have a goose hydra. The original creator of all of this, which is Epic Duck Studios.
What the bloody blazes? Oh.
Hmm.
There we go. Squigoose. Goose trap. Like, so I had a friend who was super into using geese in her D&D campaigns, and we ended up fighting a goose hydra as like the main big bad type monster in one of them, and it was honestly really terrifying because like it would be things like it was hideously fast, aggressive, and it flew.
So a normal goose.
And it would also, yeah, except it had more heads, and it would summon geese.
Geese are evil.
Oh,
really? Evil. Like, one of the places where I lived used to have lots of swans. So the place was like, okay, mean. I will take swans over geese any day.
I would take the opposite.
So Canadian geese are evil.
Swans are worse though. We have a lot of Canadian geese here in Wisconsin, and the swans are a lot more aggressive. Geese you can make fly off in Wisconsin. The swans are just territorial here, so you're not gonna. They're gonna chase you.
So I mean, they fight with the
opposite
geese.
Here. What happened was the local council was like, right, we have these lawns and things and a bunch of swans. We're going to introduce geese to the area. Not even a native species of whatever. We're just going to introduce these geese. And the swans started getting pushed out. You'd be playing a rogue
Ooh.
all the way in. Yoru, I will talk to you about that next time we're around each other. Because honestly, that would be a vibe.
Or
And
what if, hear me out, what if they were a bardish rogue?
don't we already have a psycho bird that chases you down the block for getting too close to the nest? Yeah, that is called the Australian magpie. There's one down the block. Like, for realsies? With yeah, I have a magpie. It lives in the pine tree, like 400 meters away. And every spring, I'm just like eyeballing that bird, and I'm like, I see you. I know what you are about. And I know it's a stereotype. Anything imported from Australia is out to get you. But these magpies, they're out to get you.
So what I heard is the magpie is the spelling mistake's greatest enemy. Nemesis.
Yes.
Speling's nemesis.
Yeah, like, at least possums are kinda cute.
You know what
And
bothers me about
these
that
aren't like
awesome?
American.
The +5 to intimidation.
They're not American possums. Just putting it out there. They're not American possums. Yeah, they got +5
So
to
possum
intimidate.
pies?
They should go in pies.
Oh yeah, they were actually, the opossum was a food source in the Pacific Northwest, because when in the 30s, when the Corps of Engineers had a ton of people coming from the south to come up and build the park systems, they actually brought the opossum with them because they cooked them. They used them for food. They weren't indigenous to Portland or Oregon and Washington and Idaho, and then they just spread like wildfire. I never saw a live one for decades. You always see them on the side of the road because there's so many of them.
When you mentioned that,
Those are the ones that didn't know where the crosswalk was.
Yeah, really. Someone had posted and they asked why California was always on fire. And someone said, oh, it's because of the eucalyptus tree that we have. It wasn't a native tree to California until somebody brought it over. And that's what's always catching fire. And that's why we have such bad fires. I'm like, oh, interesting.
Oh. Huh.
Because they get crispy and they like to catch fire.
They're like tinder.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
What's up?
Thank you for the follow.
What?
I forget that my audio source does the loud chime at me now. So it scared the crap out of me. I'm like, just for reference, like the miniature is here and my face is only God, it's gotta be less than a foot away.
You know
how close I need to be for the like, I'm surprised you can't see the bridge of my nose on camera. I'm that close to the miniature.
Yeah, I feel that. That's something that happens with me.
Yeah, my beard gets in the way. I get all zoomed in.
I'm going to have to swap back to painting with my real hand.
I don't like that.
Advil for everyone's back post stream.
Actually, I go out, I lay down on the floor, and I'm like, Now I put my hands above my head. Thank
So-
you for the follow, Michael.
Michael Paints Mini, welcome in.
Hey,
Michael!
Michael Paints Mini.
What's up?
Hey.
How was Paint Club?
Michael's
I think
Paint
you mean
Mini.
Fight
Whoa,
Club?
what's happening?
No. No. He
Club?
works
I know
over.
I'm teasing.
He helps the Reaper Miniatures with Paint Club, an actual paint club.
Oh.
Good times
Michael,
and
make
donuts.
them all paint with their offhand now.
Yeah, like anything. If it doesn't have rabies, that is a great thing.
Interesting
Like,
criterion.
I think if everything had rabies over in Australia, like that would make it actual hell.
Yeah, right. So is did we determine that he's wearing an entire helmet, or is there a separate mask on here?
I said
How
it's
is
an
that
entire
working
helmet.
out?
I'm treating it as a one
Is that what
piece.
we're going with?
That's what I'm going with. You do what you want to do.
So
I think I
have
agree with that.
I determined that for myself that the armor plate goes up under the chin but stops about halfway. You still can technically see the duck's cheekbones, so
That's a
You know
great
what would have
Fight
been
Club to be
epic
part
is
of.
just to use a big
It's a lot of
oil
fun.
wash on this thing and be done.
be
Put a
done.
oil wash on it and get a Q-tip and wipe off the stuff you don't need and call it a day.
As long as you do it with
We've
your
been
left hand.
painting
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
We've been painting offhand all night
For
long,
that
Michael.
part.
It's
Yeah,
been.
I've just swapped back.
It's the challenge.
Yeah,
My
I
right
really
hand's
want
just
to.
giving out on me.
Awkward.
Oh, it's just that I have an old injury, so it's like knew it was gonna happen eventually.
For crying out loud.
Right now, Friday, buckwheat.
Yeah. What was that? Fish fries on Fridays are fun fries.
I used to have an old boss that would tell me there's no such thing as Fun Friday, and it became a running joke all the time when people were like, "It's Friday." Someone's like, "Yeah, no Fun Fridays. Don't leave at noon."
Oh man.
Ooh, adventure cats.
So Michael, one day's when you were painting your cat, I convinced Smiling Beagle he picked up one of the bearded dragons from Peppy New Creatures and painted that up.
He's upstairs in my case now, or I would share him with you.
Flatulent Friday.
Oh gosh.
Every day is
Remind me to
Flatulent Friday.
Good.
Yeah.
Yum. Now I'm hungry.
Never mind. Yeah, I was just gonna say that makes me hungry.
I gotta go. We're gonna go see Devo next weekend up in DC. So excited.
You won't be with us?
Devo.
No, that's right. I'm glad I brought that up. Yeah, we're taking off Friday. We got an Airbnb for a couple days, so we're gonna be up there.
You know,
50th anniversary. It'd be awesome.
Of Devo or your marriage?
No. Oh, but no, Devo. And I got VIP ticks.
Has it been 50 years?
Yep, 50 freaking years.
Wow.
They're still kicking. They only lost one. Bob One died. He was one of the guitar players.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah.
Uncle Bill is.
I'm sensing a lack of excitement about Devo.
I'm trying to remember.
Everybody.
I can't place
What?
Vivo. I'll be honest, I can't place him.
I do not know.
It's hard for me to be
No.
energetic about
No,
something
Vivo.
that
They're
I
the
can't
ones that
place.
had the little funny hat.
Whip it.
Whip it real good.
Just whip it. Get
Yeah.
yourself an egg.
Devo. No, not that one.
That was Weird Al.
You're back to Michael Jackson. Jackson Al. Jackson.
Yeah,
Yankovic.
that was
Michael Yankovic.
Weird Yankovic. Weird Al Yankovic.
Mhm.
Weird Al. Okay, we're definitely going to. I'm getting hungry. I'm getting
King
tired.
Crimson on their 50th tour too.
Oh, I've heard of King Crimson.
Oh, King Crimson.
don't know.
Awesome. Well, like Tool, right?
Tool?
Yeah,
Tool?
Yes.
Yeah.
yeah. There wouldn't be a Tool without King Crimson. That's like their biggest influence.
Really?
I don't really see it.
Yep.
I'm here somewhere.
Meter, interesting, kind of intricate stuff. Who's here?
I'm here somewhere. I think I'm going to the kitchen to make something to eat, though. So I'm going to take you all to the
Adventures
kitchen.
out there.
What is happening? Oh, I just
Adventures.
totally gave up on Adland. I was like, sorry,
To
Pete.
infinity and beyond.
You guys stay here.
Okay.
I don't think that's going to work out the way you think it's going to work out, Battle. Every time that you try to do that, they
What?
still follow, and they still go with you, and then they still want part of your sandwich.
Have you guys seen the Buzz Lightyear army?
Buzz Lightyear Army.
not.
Let me,
Hey.
let me see if I can pull up a picture of it.
Says Voodoo, speak up.
Hey.
Yep.
What do I want
Yeah,
on my
there's
ham and
Crimson
cheese sandwich?
Gold.
Mayonnaise or mustard? Let's go with mustard.
I saw somebody
go with
paint.
mustard.
It came across my Instagram feed. Somebody did some of the Marines as the Sailor Moon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
Games,
Oh,
and
really?
I freaking loved it. I was like, yes.
Wow.
That's a thought.
Click browser source. Show these guys off.
So,
Do a
Oh.
Chaos Warrior as a Sailor Moon miniature?
mhm.
I
Oops, too
am
much
not
mustard on that.
knowledgeable enough in Warhammer to tell you what kind of set it was, but all I know is that it was painted to be the Pretty Sailor Guardians, and I was like, I love it.
Never mind. Delete.
They're basically all the same. Just different color schemes.
Yeah, each one was the different Sailor Guardian color scheme.
Oh, that is glorious. I have a friend who
Wow.
wants to get the Sororitas kill team and make them up to be guardians.
Sleepy Wolfie, the one that comes and hangs out every so often, they were doing a Space Marine army, and they decided to give a Space Marine a femboy treatment, and they were painting him up in like pinks and gave them like a fox person head. They're glorious.
Oop. It's time for the news.
And welcome back.
I'm bringing my ham and cheese sandwich into the bedroom with the dogs, and they're going to be bugging me here. No.
There we go. There's some Buzz Lightyears.
Ah. Clever.
Ooh.
Yeah.
10 minutes left in the third. It's tied at 2-2. Washington's not playing tonight. Let's check the other news.
Buzz Lightyear.
Oh,
And
Chicago's
Legends
beating up
3D printed.
on the Athletics 10-2.
What's up? Oh, they did full kit bashing on all of it, and they switched it up.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, it's just the heads.
Oh, wow, they haven't even started yet.
Oh, something just read that to
8:40
me. I
Eastern
don't know if I
time
like it.
is 5:40, 3:30. 2 hours yet.
Thank you for the follow.
That's what I thought, hey. I was like, I have never had it read the thing before. I don't know if I like that. Also, I have like one more sip of water. That's all you get.
One more sip of water, then you're going to switch over to Mountain Dew or Monster Energies and go brrrr.
Yes, I'm gonna vibrate with energy.
One meatball.
Careful.
Okay.
What's my duck looking like? Is it looking chaosy enough for you, Layden?
Okay, I'm just paying that. I'm not fighting with this.
Here, hold
That
on.
is a
Here.
suspicious
They're
duck.
really small on
The
my screen. Let me
Inquisition
pull
would
up
like
your
words
color.
with it.
Let me go to your.
Vibrate with energy.
Oh yeah, that's looking nice.
It's got a purple body.
Hey, how come yours has a gun?
Yeah,
And he's got a
I didn't-
I
tactical
thought we
rifle.
were all getting the same one.
I thought that was the one I sent you, and then I realized it was not. It's the one that came up
It
in my
was
search
not.
feature. So it's got a pew pew, and
I
I
feel so betrayed right now. I'm so betrayed.
it's still the same shape. He's just got
And then
extra
I
parts.
feel betrayed by smiling too because he's got like this dope bathtub.
I know,
Dude.
and he filled it full
And
of
he
blue
did
ink.
resin, blue resin for the water. Like,
What the hell?
Welcome to chaos.
I feel so cheated.
I feel cheated as well.
No gun, no bathtub.
I don't have a bathtub, but I do have him on a tactical rock, so that's
Bubbles
good.
in the bathtub.
So
Flatulent Friday.
there's a running joke with like Space Marines and like
Ah,
I'm
hear-
also loving that we're taking up a literal line on the miniatures and models page.
really?
nice.
Yeah, there's like all of us are just lined up in a row, taking up like a solid chunk.
Nice.
we start filling up on the fourth one down, fourth and fifth.
Oh,
Yes.
I'm going to have to say goodbye though.
Mountain Dew.
okay. It's okay.
My wrist is not
Um,
cooperating. Thank you though.
That
This
was
has been
fun.
a blast.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Be safe.
Bye now.
Take care of yourself. Make sure you ice and give your wrist proper rest.
Yeah, I got a wrist brace for it.
All I have is
It's
bye.
gonna be taken care of.
Surprise.
Bye.
And not just
Bye.
nothing candy surprise.
Mm.
Anything but candy.
Some tiny chip.
Yeah. Liu.
Really? Bring it up again. We'll vote on it.
Upper respiratory flatulence.
Oh.
It's called too many Heinekens.
Mm.
Bye, Michael. Bye.
Be safe.
Bye.
Thank you
Bye,
for
Michael.
joining.
Thank you.
I appreciate you stopping. Miss you.
Mm.
I'll miss you. The forbidden paint water is now sparkling.
Mm.
Delicious.
Oh wait, that's interesting.
What?
The echo,
Oh,
the
saying
echoing
goodbye
stopped.
to the one that's going goodbye. Somebody's going goodbye?
Spieling had to drop.
I got distracted.
Oh, that changed everything. Like I don't have any echo anymore now. Yay!
Oh, really? Okay. So was there a browser source
Yeah,
for
now
spieling?
it's like normal.
So
Yep. Wow. Okay. Good to know.
Okay, that's not
Feel
going to
pretty
work.
schizophrenic there for a bit. All the voices in my head.
they're coming to take
How
me
can you
away.
barely
I don't
hear
speak
me?
Spanish.
I can turn people down. Hold on, hey. Me, 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 me.
Me, me,
Better?
me, me, me.
Me, 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 me.
Me, me, me,
Oh,
me,
my
me,
mic
me.
monitoring got messed up too. Is that better?
Mine.
That's not working either.
I wonder now if I turn on your.
Do 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 do.
Do, 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 do,
What?
do.
Come on, hey.
Yeah.
How about now?
Is this better?
Jesus.
Shall we sing a song? Perhaps start off with
Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Ooh, somebody's mowing. Oof. Ours needs to be mowed too.
Oof. Oof. You better get out there and get that mow going on, because it's about to get, rainy and all that jazz.
He is okay.
What's that?
Excellent.
What's that?
That means that I can trek over to the planter box and start doing stuff with it without having to worry about stepping in dog poo.
You're supposed to clean up after your dog, even in your own yard, so they have a safe and healthy place to do the poo-poo.
Crap, that's not going to work.
Order one.
Reuben sandwiches for dinner.
I did not eat dinner
Ham and
before
cheese?
stream, so I will probably be going out later tonight when we all decide to call it and get something to eat. Then.
Shit. All I want for Christmas is my two front teeth. My two front teeth. No, I'm sorry, my two bottom teeth.
Not all my teeth.
I mean, I would think you'd want all of your teeth, but
I'm missing 3/4 of mine. No. The only problem with not having my two lower front teeth is I can't rip open the bottle of Heineken with them anymore.
Uh-huh.
That might be why you don't have two bottom teeth. I'm just saying. It's, you know.
Oh, you think? You think?
Maybe. Maybe.
Maybe.
Oh no. That's not where that was supposed to go.
Oh no.
It's gonna be a lot harder to clean up too, since it's the metallic paint.
Oh joy.
Whoops.
I mean, I haven't gotten to my metallic
And now
yet.
that my water has a whole bunch of sparkly bits in it. Shut up, Hay. I know where you sleep.
I mean, you literally did say that, though. Hey, you can clip that. You can clip that.
Oh.
What's that?
Oh, we got
Poop on a stick?
where it shouldn't go.
Trying to get
hand's
my
having
purple to
spasms like it belongs to somebody else.
highlight up without it being too awkward.
Miserable.
You came up with this challenge. This was
I did
your
not.
idea.
I came up with the color scheme.
I did.
You came.
It was my idea. And I'm sorry.
I mean,
And you're sorry. Are you regretting life?
but that's so like the idea and the point is to, you know, understand kind of how things are working a little bit and getting your paint just right.
Yeah, but this will never happen again.
Smiling was teasing about it, and then Penny and I were like, "No, we're doing that."
We're not fucking doing that. Are you crazy?
We're fucking
What
doing
the hell
that.
are you talking about? Oh, we're totally doing that.
So Smithereen, did you hear the intro that I created for, or the small little write-up that I did for these guys? Yeah. So, I mean, we could argue that it's a ducktail. So, Scrooge McDuck is now the emperor of all kind. And we have DuckTales with our ducks. And the Chaos Crew, which will be led by Spelling Mistakes Marine, is here to root out the Xenos and test the new Space Marine from the Mechanus.
Oh, you know, I was just thinking.
Oh, I missed the part with Red.
And I'm also surprised that Jay was like, LOL DuckTales. That is a great show. It should be right up your alley, Jay. Even the remake.
DuckTales.
Yes.
Darkwing
Let the
Duck.
galaxy
Ooh,
burn.
I remember that.
What's that?
Darkwing Duck. Darkwing Duck.
So
Darkwing Duck.
me and a former partner watched DuckTales, the remake version of it, because they didn't watch the original. The remake is beautiful, and at some point, they did do a DuckTales. They brought in Darkwing Duck to the DuckTales universe.
Wow.
And they got kind of interested in wanting to experiment with Darkwing Duck. I'm like, okay, let's watch it. We tried to rewatch that first episode, and it was so hard. It's so hard to watch that opening and remember that it doesn't get better sometimes.
Just knowing it doesn't get better.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's available again.
What's that?
Both of them are. My Krieg Heavy Weapons Squad. And I don't get paid till Wednesday.
Dun, dun, dun.
I want both of those, the artillery team and the heavy weapons squad for the Krieg Army.
I've been working on this guy. I did some off camera with skins.
I want that. I want that. I want that. I want that. Please.
Oh yeah, Duck
Let's
Dodgers.
sell out before Duck Dodgers.
Duck Dodgers in the 21st century.
I remember
Oh,
Duck
yeah,
Dodgers.
I remember that one.
But the idea behind all of it is hilarious.
Whoa, what was that?
Me sneezing. I tried to get away from the
Oh,
mic as quick
It
as
sounded like
Something broke.
sounded like a sneeze.
To be fair, we got a test and check. I tried to back away as quick as I could. The Stream Together does not have a mute function that I can add into the Stream Deck, so it's kind of frustrating.
I can't use Streambot. I mean, I can, but I have to install Whiskey and do this whole voodoo dance to get it working. I'm not interested now.
The Stream Deck software?
Oh, I thought you said Streambot.
No. It's a Stream Deck.
Okay. No.
So Stream Deck, you have
yeah,
to.
That's what I've got. The Elgato.
Stream Deck, yeah.
It's nice,
Elgato.
but you got to find
Where
like
was
all
I
the
there?
different bits and
Where was
pieces
I
where
there?
it has to add in stuff, and it's like, where is this at? And where-
Yes, when you start getting those crazy multi-actions and stuff, it can do a lot of things, really.
Yeah, but the problem is that you got to
It'll be
find.
more
Uh,
where
I just figured it out, Spinal. You cannot. It's a system mute, not a OBS mute. So you could just globally mute your microphone instead of. But I got to figure out where that Windows command exists so you can add it to multi-action.
Oh, what's going on here? There we go.
I got my finger all over it.
Man. Okay. I'm coming up on 3 hours here. Uncle Steve is getting tired.
Grandpa Steve, not Uncle Steve. You can't be Uncle Steve.
Huh?
I said
Grandpa Steve, that's it, yes. I got it mounted. I can't do any more because my super glue is all garbage. I have to buy some more super glue.
They sell gorillas.
I
over
loved the
there.
90s.
Yep. When I stopped listening to music.
Yeah.
know anything new. All my favorite bands are from the 90s.
Trying to listen to like Lithium is an XM station that's constantly on my list that I cycle through. 90s grunge playlist are constantly something that I listen to when I'm like doing work around the house or all that stuff. That's one of the reasons why I was kind of like really happy about the remix lo-fis. But and some people
had Sirius for a while.
My dad got it, and then I added on to his account because he's a truck driver.
Yeah, I was all about like the jangly guitar bands like Gin Blossoms and Toad the Wet Sprocket and the Decemberists and REM and all those kind of bands. Like I knew Nirvana before they were anybody because they used to play at the Satyricon, which was a punk club in downtown Portland. And actually, his wife, what's her face? Oh my God!
I almost said Britney Spears.
Yeah, no, it kind of looks like her. Oh, yeah. I can't remember.
I know it wasn't Britney Spears.
No, she was.
What was her name?
Courtney Love.
Courtney Love, yeah, she used
Courtney
to hang
Love.
out there.
Yeah, that was it.
She was a groupie, and she would hang out at the Satyricon in downtown Portland. And she was a brunette, and she was pretty much fawning over any of the bands that came through. And she just ended up hooking up with Kurt. But
I will be honest with you.
The bands that would just come down from and play from Washington, because anybody could play there. I saw Machines of Love and Grace there, and then I played there in a punk band I was in a few times. And they had like an open, so all new bands and stuff. It was a great place to play because they would have like new band Mondays. And, it gave a lot of kids somewhere to do a show. But yeah, they weren't anybody then. We had a local band called the Dharma Bums, and they were like our version of late '80s REM, and they were starting to take off too. And when the execs came down. Came up to the Northwest and started checking bands out. They ended up signing Nirvana instead of the Dharma Bums. So it could have gone a whole different direction. But they'd already had an REM. They hadn't had a Nirvana yet. So.
Fun fact, when I hear Hole come on, I usually change the station because I do not like Courtney Love.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was not a Nirvana fan. I like Foo Fighters. I was not into Nirvana that much. I was in a band called No Face at the time that we were like Green Day before Green Day. So we were like kind of hard and fast pop music, and we had harmonies. And we were 3-piece, and it was like pre-Green Day, and then they ended up doing it much better.
Well, obviously they're still playing. I'm kidding.
Yeah. It's a good band. I mean, they were a good band.
I mean, I just like the fact that they have changed a little bit, and I think even he's kind of
Pearl Jam at the time.
Oh yeah, Pearl Jam. Yeah, and then you had Soundgarden.
See me. Soundgarden.
Mm-hmm. I saw Midnight Oil.
See, a lot of those bands, I know them.
Awesome. Mm-hmm.
I know some of those bands. I've heard of them, but I go way before that.
Oh yeah,
because I know the band that totally corrupted me, Steppenwolf. When I first heard Steppenwolf, I was done. And then right after that, I got into Black Sabbath, Pink Floyd. Steppenwolf, John McKay. Then we got into Black Sabbath and Led Zeppelin and Deep Purple and Pink Floyd.
Nice. Yeah, that was the real stuff. Like, I've got 2 younger brothers that are about 12 and 13 years younger than I am, and they grew up with their mom in Southern California. And they ended up playing together.
Yeah.
I think they still play together, but they were in bands together for years. And they were, like, when they were about 15, 16, they were totally into Tool and Metallica and all this stuff. And I'm like, that was in like the early 90s. And I'm like, you got to listen to the roots of this stuff.
I will
Where
be
they
right
got-
back. I'm just gonna change my
Yes.
paint water real quick.
Yep. So you
That
got to
is-
listen to the roots of this stuff where they got all
Yeah,
their
'cause-
music, and so I turned them on to like Black Sabbath,
Yep.
Deep Purple, and all those, and Zeppelin, and they were like, holy crap.
Yeah, because Metallica was totally different when they first started out than what they are
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. I like the power pop.
They went
bands.
more.
Those
I forget what album. Yeah,
like Cheap Trick.
Poison, Cheap Trick.
Yeah.
They had the one. Here's one. The band Rat.
Yeah.
I knew the band Rat before they became Rat. They used to
Yeah.
play at my high school in the dance over
Hey.
there. And at the time they were called Mickey Rat.
Really?
And then they moved from San Diego to LA and they changed them to Rat and they just took off from there.
That's funny. I've got a Mickey Rat T-shirt. It was an actual thing
Yeah.
from a comic in the early '70s. He had Mickey's
Yeah.
antithesis, Mickey Rat.
That's probably where they got. Oh, Zappa, Frank Zappa.
Yeah, I saw Zappa
Yeah.
before. He's one of my
Zappa.
favorites. of
Frank
all time.
Zappa actually went to my high school in
Nice.
San Diego.
Yeah, he's a genius.
I
got
think
to
he was
see him
only
with
there
my
for a
dad.
year. Oh God. Frank Zappa and the Valley Girls. With his Valley Girls. Ah, what was his kid's name?
Moon Unit.
Moonbeam?
Moon Unit.
Moon Unit, that's it, yeah.
Yeah, it was Frank Zappa. What was the Mothers of Invention until the early '70s?
Mothers of Invention. Frank Zappa
Yeah.
and the Mothers of Invention.
Yeah, he did Valley Girl
Yeah.
in the '80s, and then had her and his son Dweezil actually still tours around.
Dweezil.
Yeah, Dweezil's as good a guitar player as Frank was, easily. He's
Oh, yeah.
really, really, really good. Yeah, they do like Zappa music. I've seen him a couple times. The musicianship was like absolutely top notch.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of those bands back there were, let's see, what was another one? No, I want to say Crimson Tide,
Crimson?
but that's not it. King Crimson.
Yeah, King Crimson
Um,
with Robert Fripp.
who was some of the who was some of the others? Because we were into
Hey, like
God,
Emerson,
what,
Lake and
UFO?
Palmer. Yeah,
Emerson, Lake and
UFO,
Palmer.
Rainbow.
UFO. Richie Blackmore's
Zebra
Rainbow afterwards. Yeah. Hello,
Yeah,
OS.
Zebra
Hello,
was a
Malty.
good band, too. Hey.
Zebra. I know who
Malty!
Zebra was.
Yeah,
Hello!
What's behind the door? Great tune.
We're painting
Hey.
off-handed tonight.
Because there were the bands like Cinderella.
Cinderella. That's all you like. All the hair bands.
Yeah, I was into the hair bands afterwards.
Cinderella, Rat, Poison, Motley Crue,
Cinderella, Rat, Poison, Motley
Quiet
Crue.
Riot, the Twisted
Da, da,
Sister.
Quiet Riot. Da, 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 da. Twisted Sister.
Woo!
Laden Battle Ready. Smiling. Yes.
We also had the
I've
spilling
kind of
mistake
given up for the night. I'm getting tired.
with us for a little bit too, Malty.
She was in here early.
Next
I'll
time
ping
we'll
you
have
going.
one other person. The painting is going well. The problem is the
That'll be
edging
out next Saturday.
that we're working on right now.
Yeah. This guy's almost out of
Keep
here.
on painting. Yeah, I'm getting ready to
Fun
wrap up
painting,
here.
fun painting. Just keep painting.
Let's see, who else did we have? I had one of
Uh,
my favorite bands, Three Dog Night.
Oh, there you go.
I actually had the opportunity to do security for them one night at one of the local hotels that I worked at in Las Vegas,
Cool.
and it was a showroom where people weren't allowed to smoke, and the band was playing. And I was standing there, and all of a sudden the theater manager came over to me, and he said, "I need this guy escorted out of here." I was like, "Okay, so what's the issue?" He says, "He's smoking, and we've asked him not to smoke. It's a non-smoking theater, and he basically told me to go off. So we want him out of here." So I walked over to him, very polite. I said, "Sir, I've been asked to tell you that you need to leave, and you need to come with me now." And he said, "Why?" I said, "Because the manager asked." I says, "We could do this nicely, or I could call for backup, and we could force you out of here. And I don't think you want to be that embarrassed and get forced out of here, you know?" So I started walking with him, and he was walking in front of me. And as I was walking away, one of the singers from Three Dog Night noticed what was going on, and he made a comment about it. He says, "Yep, there's our boy Steve walking somebody out of here."
Wow.
Because I had the opportunity to meet him before the show, nothing spectacular, but hi, I'm security, I'm Steve, I'm your security guy tonight.
Yes.
But one of my favorites was, what was his name? Who's the singer? Jones? I think he's a British singer. Jones. Who's one of the famous old British singers? His name was Joe. I want to say Paul Jones, and that's not it.
Paul Rogers?
No.
No, not Paul
Malty,
Rogers.
I saw all of those figures that you got. They're so tiny.
Well,
I asked a question if that was what if I told him to repaint all the eyes.
Tom Jones. Tom Jones.
Hello, sweetie. We have flute
But I had to
time
do an
for a
escort
moment.
with Tom Jones. Yep. I had to do an escort with him. And I took the SUV from the casino. I drove around to the elevators, the cargo elevators, went up to his room to get him and everything. And we walked downstairs, and he went in and he did the Jones. Tom Jones, the one where in the back he's got a box full of women's underwear that people throw at him. Actually, there are two stories that go out of this one. Yeah. And so I was standing there in front of the stage, and this lady come up to me and she says, "Would it be okay if I throw my underwear up on the stage?" And I said, "No, they all do it. It's fine." And she says, "So when should I throw it up there?" I says, "Wait for him to turn and kind of look in our direction, and then just throw it up in the air so it lands on the stage, so that way he can see it." She says, "Okay." And she was waiting, and I was looking at Tom Jones, and she was looking at him. And as soon as he turned around and he looked in our direction, I said, "Now." And she threw the underwear up, and she threw it so hard it hit him right in the face.
Great timing.
And then we were
Perfect
sitting
time.
Great timing. And then we're sitting in the SUV, right? And we're on our way back over to the cargo elevator so we could get him back up to his room there. And I guess it was his manager or something. I was driving, and his manager was there. And all of a sudden, his manager turns around to Tom, and he goes, "Was that you?" He goes, "Yep. Even us famous people, when you got to fart, you got to fart." We're all rolling the damn windows down in the SUV.
So I've seen this running joke where people get will be in like those blow up suits. You know the kind I'm talking about, like the T-Rexes or whatever.
Yeah.
And they started taking the fart sprays, or they'll fart near the vent that's sucking in the air.
Oh yeah.
They'll give it a squirt, and all of a sudden they're like scrambling to get out of it.
Oh God. There was a guy on YouTube. He did videos. It was in Vegas, and he'd be going down, like coming out of the Excalibur or one of those, and he'd be coming down the escalator. And as he's walking down, he's in front of people. He'd take one of those fart cushions and he'd squeeze it off. And he'd sit there and go, "Oh God, too much lunch over there." And the reaction of the people behind him are just hilarious. They're all trying to get around them. Oh my God, it was so funny. Edo, are you sweeping? The babies are sweeping. Again. Oh crap, I got an ad coming up and I'm getting tired myself. Um, I'm gonna snooze that. Ad starts in 1 minute. Dismiss. So it's been over 3 hours. It's 3 hours now. And I didn't have any super glue, so I couldn't finish this off, but that's where I'm at on 'em. I gave up the painting on left handed a long time ago, guys. Sorry.
I know. We know. That's okay because that's you do as you want to do, and we all have fun.
Yeah.
That's right.
And this one here was kind of important that I get this right because I don't get things right too often. So, oops, his cloak just fell off again. So,
Whoops.
we'll see you all next week. I'll try to stop in and see everybody. It looks like my miniature is available again, and I get paid Wednesday. So I'm going to see if I can order it. If it doesn't go unavailable again, so I'll have something new to paint next. The week
Yay.
after.
Wow.
So
I need green.
We'll see you all next week, okay?
Alrighty.
Bye.
Safe.
Bye. Always. Take care. Bye now.
Ba-da-ba-ba-bum. All right. Be safe, Jay. Thank you for hanging out with us.
There can be only one.
There can be only one. I love that.
That's right.
I mean, there's times that there's been only me.
One ring to rule them all.
I think when we all start streaming, it's just one person, and eventually someone finds you, and you get to chat with them. And that's it. All right.
Trying to blend with.
I mean, I glazed up quite a bit. I've got some brass going on in there. I need to get a wash. I need my Reichman flesh shade.
I've wiped off my metal. I had some gold happening. Now the paint's all dried up. Actually, where the heck?
Hey.
Hey.
Hey there.
Hey.
Hey there.
Hey, Beulah. Hey, Beulah.
I know she's lurking, but hey. Beast, I summon thee. So anyways, Baldur's Gate 3 released its last patch. When the heck are you and B gonna play with me?
Wow, that's what we called Hey Beulah back for? That's what we called Hey Beulah back for.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll fucking stream it.
You literally could not text her and be like, hey, sister of mine?
No.
Okay. I mean, do whatever y'all want to do.
I didn't know that I had to ask you, hey. We all wanted to do it. I've been waiting for the last of you to purchase the game. We play tonight, then?
The good part about using Reichland Flush Shade is I don't care if I get it over parts that I've already done, because it doesn't really change it that much. But I want to warm the brass up. I have not. So, I have not played it
I'm
at
still
all.
on my first playthrough with it too.
You guys are sitting right next to each other. Hey, why would it matter if you both had a working headset? I could hear you on the other person's. Whoa! What was that?
Also, how have you been, Michael? It's been a while since I've been able to chat with you.
Stella's down here. Whatever that giant noise was, I have no idea what that was.
Was it one of the cats jumping off of a high ledge?
No.
On the counter, it's not supposed to be on.
I'm thinking we go till the 30-minute mark this hour. What are both of your thoughts?
I have ads starting in a minute, so that's okay with me.
That way we're not all staying up too late streaming today. I mean, you're always welcome to stream after, but...
Is this a you want to do it, Michael, or is it you're required to do it? We have ads coming up shortly, starting in the next couple of seconds. I need to get my water cup. This is not water, I need actual water. It's logging Molly. Oh, I was asking if it was a planned thing that you were doing, the retirement resignation thing.
Man, I wish.
Be right back.
Ah.
Oh, okay. Oh, yes. Kitty is very, very animate this evening.
Mm-hmm.
Waiting for ads to finish so I can respond to Michael. Oh. Okay. Well, since you're still here. I feel you and understand you on the discussion that you're having with yourself about quality of life improving. Okay. I put myself hold on, let me hit. That's the wrong button. I want to push the ads button. To the discussion, to your point though, Michael, at some point I need to put myself on the same calendar discussion with one of my leaders or my office leads, technical directors, and have that conversation about what makes us happy. Because while I don't work for Uncle Sam, I am tied to things that Uncle Sam pays for, and Uncle Sam is, it's getting to be special some days. And not in a fun way. Not in a fun way at all. Because to what Smithereen is saying is, yes, I'm tired of the corporate world too, and I want to get past it.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Be nice.
I put myself on a timer to finish paying off the mortgage of my house, and then I'm going to figure out what to do then, because that's my last large expenditure. Really for a while, so it's just been saving and building. And someone goes, what are you going to do for healthcare? I said, there's a Costco right around the corner, and all I need is something for the bare bones minimum. And they'll go, oh, yeah. So,
Yeah.
It's been interesting for everybody to kind of go, oh, so there's an actual plan. I was like, yeah, and I'm not in the mood. Once a plan gets made, you kind of push forward with that idea quite a bit, and you finish it out, and all of a sudden you'll be a lot happier. Yeah. That's part of the conversation that I've had with my parents as well, Michael. Is that?
Oh, hey, are you still there?
Concerned about things.
So-
Hey, nerd. That's my brush. That's your tail. Try not to get it in the palette again, please. Oh, okay. Hi.
Ayla, you still there?
Hey, Beulah.
Oh, she said be right back. Damn it.
Yeah. Let her BRB. Let her
No.
cook.
AFK.
No.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
You sure,
Where's
lady?
my cake?
We don't bite. We're learning that.
No, I bite. Oh, maybe that's it.
No, it's a. Oh, there went stuff on the floor. It's a cat chew ropes. It's supposed to be something that they can play with, But as you can see, she doesn't like it unless I'm holding it.
Oh, okay. Whew. Also, hey,
Oh,
I has something to show you.
oh, what are we looking at? What are we looking at?
This is the miniature that Hey is inevitably going to paint with me on stream.
Oh, it looks like a pretty deer.
Do you like the base that I put on it, Hey? Because it didn't come with a base. If I bring it any closer, I have to change my focus. Yep, there's flowers and leaves. You could kind of see where the original miniature was supposed to be, but I figure you could probably do something with that. This was a duplicate base that I got because the figure that I ended up getting was had a defect. So they sent me a whole new thing. And then all of your other ones that are decently sized are also on. I put them on my simple bases. So you got your fox. You got your chameleon lizard thingamadoo. And then you've got your heart mimic.
Mimic deer. Nice.
Which I am totally going to compare to my mimic whenever you finish it. No comparing.
Did you just use your rolly chair to go where you wanted to go?
Yeah, my craft room. I just roll over to a different section.
You roll over Beethoven?
You have wheels.
When somebody has enough points to do the show us your progress pile, I'll just show my room. And hopefully it'll be clean at that point.
I am 10,000 away. I'm going to keep adding to them points just like you did to me, and one day be like, yes, it is my time.
It is my time. I totally just broke this miniature that I was going to show.
Aw.
Let me try fixing her first. I got another... This was one of the miniatures that I got. Another one from the DM stash. I don't know why, I just really like the DM stash prints a lot.
I haven't tried that yet. I've been looking at some of their stuff, though.
I mean, when you like what you see...
That knight with the knit pattern that I've been doing for a while, that's a DM stash.
Oh, biggest mistake I made ordering online was anything from WizKids. I was not happy with any of that stuff.
I kind of agree with you on that, because WizKids, I don't know what it is. It just doesn't feel like. What's up, Smithereen?
I feel like rubber. Hey, what?
Emotional damage.
Smither 33 and requested
That we're all one and it's no separation here. Did you realize the meaning of life?
So writing with a broken pencil is pointless.
Pointless.
I hate you. That was upsetting. So she's another DM stash.
To be fair,
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I like some of their stuff.
the dad jokes are coming from series bots.
Tinks. I like chips.
I literally stood in front of the chips for like 10 minutes. I'm like,
Wait.
Fuck.
Isidore!
I've seen her eating mesquite barbecue before, so let's hope that's the good.
When does a joke become a dad joke?
When
I
it
don't know,
makes
hey.
you groan. I did learn recently. Did you know there's proper etiquette when opening a fridge? You should knock first because the salad could be dressing. For those that didn't hear, Smiling Beagle just said Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I literally made him groan out loud. So there was a clip
Jesus Christ.
on Zombie's
Also
channel.
got these, but I don't know if you're gonna want those.
Huh?
Said I also got these, but I don't know if you're gonna want them.
No. No, I
Okay.
don't.
So really, you just bought them for yourself.
Yes, he did. They're jalapeno chips.
Jalapeno?
I absolutely do not want jalapeno chips.
Why do you not want jalapeno chips? Huh?
It's too spicy. Why is it spicy?
Is it too spicy? You should also watch out when they are dressing that no one sees our.
I thought B was staying away from spicy.
Oh, I like it, Michael. I like it.
So tiny.
All right, screw it. I'm wasting the black gloves. These need to come off for me to do this next step.
What's the next step?
What's happening?
One could say we're being topical with our salad dressing puns. Oh, Michael. You are always welcome.
Nice.
Always. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. You should really let that dry first, dummy. Set that to the side. Get your brush, get the black paint out, thin it down. Remove this green thing really quick. Whoop. And then left hand only. We're going to take... Smithereen, so if you've ever seen Zombie Sashimi stream, sometimes we have a bad just trail of puns going on constantly. Sometimes it starts with Grumpy Crank, sometimes it starts with me, sometimes it's Crow, sometimes it's just an epic Wookiee mistake. Yes, I enjoy Zombie Sashimi quite a bit in the mornings when I'm having my breakfast. It's a fun way to chat and just hang out. Get my morning coffee. Yes. they're Japanese, so they're usually streaming, or he lives in Japan. He usually streams around 9 a.m. Central, Eastern Standard Time, and goes till about 11 or noon. So it's usually a 10 p.m.
Yeah,
stream
he was
or-
on this morning.
Yeah. And then I saw Layden make their post about stay in frame, which then prompted me to get my butt up and moving so I can make my post about stay in frame.
Yeah, I saw you in his stream and I was like, it's morning time.
It's morning time.
It's time.
But Zombie's a lot of fun.
After my doppelganger fucking failed me last night, made me wake up.
And then like hit on you and then came back and I'm like, dude, she's asleep. I'm not waking her up again. I'm not that silly.
You, when you realized I was, because I was like laying in bed, I was like, who summoned me?
And I was
here.
fair. I was fair. Mark UK. This is the one's trying to summon you. And then he like fades on you. I'm like, oh, I can't do that again. I can't do that again because that's how you end up getting, arrowed.
Okay, well, it's not leaking this time, but I don't know where all of it went.
What?
Okay. I'm adding a diorama effect to my one look. Okay, so it is leaking. It's going under the mini. Okay, I see now.
What? Okay, dry brushing left-handed is a lot harder than I thought it would be.
I was just about to start doing that, so are you saying it's awful?
Spare yourself.
Prepare myself. Oh no. Oh no.
Prepare yourself for all that's into.
Be prepared. Yeah, I was gonna try to do a little bit of dry brushing before it hit 6:30, so I'm struggle busting with my tape though. For what I wanted to try to do, that failed epically, and now I have to clean off all the stuff off the wood block before it absorbs it. Ah! There you go, hey. It's in frame. Look at that. How come that one didn't do the redeem thing?
The redeem thing? What's the redeem thing?
It didn't read out the redeem like the other one did that terrified the crap out of me.
Maybe you need to set it up so they all do it? Alright, so we're getting to the end.
I don't know why it talks. That's so creepy.
I know all of mine.
I need to learn how to make it all do that.
So is it through Stream Elements or Twitch? Or Streamlabs, I'm sorry.
All of my alerts are through Twitch. I use Twitches.
So when you go through the alerts, you can set up in the second box, I think it is. I'll just take a screen cap and send it. It will actually tell you, give you an option to say text to speech and read it out loud.
Does it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it does.
So you can read the redeem out loud, or you can read it. So I have 1,000-point redeem on mine with channel points that you can redeem a text to speech. When I get the dad joke, it plays the sound bite of emotional damage and shows Colin Mockery there as well. So you can have it redeem and, do all the things.
Hey, I think you're important. Now we find an awfully bad brush to do dry brush with.
Don't be gross. But hey, we're appreciative of you being here. Because without you, we wouldn't be the same. I want to add some more red.
I'm so confused. My brain missed something. That's fine though. Carry on.
Hey, he's trying to tell us not to be gross.
Oh.
This guy's terrible.
What's that?
Be our guest.
This guy is terrible.
Put our service to the test. Tie your napkin, run your neck, Sherry, we'll provide the rest.
Ugh.
I feel like your duck is smaller than ours.
What do you mean?
Feels smaller.
Smiling's duck. I feel like his duck is smaller than ours.
Looks about the same size. I mean, mine's the size of a bottle cap. Is yours the size of? I mean, it looks like the same size when you had it on the.
That's about right.
Yeah, I mean, it's about the size of a thumb.
I got mine larger than you guys did.
Is it about the size of a thumb?
It feels larger than my thumb.
Like much larger or a little bit larger? Hello, sweetie.
Okay, for size comparison,
like, do you have a bottle cap? A paint bottle?
Here's a bottle of army paint.
All right, here's a bottle. Here's mine. It's about, I would say, half a bottle.
Oh wait, I have a Duncan Rhodes. Hold on.
Oh my god, they're all about the same size. It's 1.5 ounces.
Yeah, that's about half the bottle height.
Yeah,
not including the cap.
Yeah.
No, because Smiling's is smaller than the tip of the bottle cap, but mine is larger than the tip of the bottle cap.
All right.
Huh.
Yeah, I got a larger one.
All right, we need a banana for scale. Clearly, banana for scale.
I don't have a banana.
Why don't you have a banana?
Good.
Hello, Cat Paw. How are you?
Layden has tiny hands. Well, that's besides the point. I'm all of 5'1", okay?
5'1"?
None of my proportions are right.
Only 5'1".
Right, I think on this note, I'm out. I'm gonna take this awful paint job and go home.
Yeah.
All right. Are you done up there, Nerd? Huh? You enjoying hanging out on my shoulder? So we all have to take photos and post it to Instagram too, saying this is what we did offhand.
Yep. Alrighty, gang. I also just realized that it is past the 6:30 mark that I said that I'd stop at, so I'm gonna stop before I get invested. I'll probably pick this one back up next week. We'll see.
Right-handed.
Right hand. No.
Repaint it now. Can we repaint it now?
Can we repaint it now?
Repaint it.
Alrighty. Well, I guess.
Awesome. I have fun next week. I'll see you guys during the week, I'm sure, but have a fun collab next Saturday.
Sweetie, you're not
Let's
helping
see
me right now.
who we're gonna raid out to.
Yes,
Who
we'll
am I
need to find a
following
raid
that
check.
is online?
All right.
I don't see. I only see Jace on, but they're playing a game, not doing miniature stuff. Rude.
Huh.
Who do the both of you have?
Monster Den Minis is up and running.
There
You
you
said
go.
who? Monster?
Monster Den.
Monster Den.
Oh, I see it. Alright, I got the raid started on my end.
All right, we're gonna go right out to Monster Den.
Woo-hoo.
Everybody have a wonderful evening. I'll see you Tuesday on my side.
I'm going to start my raid out as well. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out and playing along. We did some offhanded painting. It was a lot of fun. Thank you so much for hanging out with us and being with Stay in Frame. Look forward to seeing you. I will be returning on tomorrow with Cutie Patootie Sunday. Yay! Be safe, have fun, and enjoy.
Hey, thanks for hanging out with us, watching this terrible paint job for left-handed, but it was